And we're live. What's up, guys? This is Savage Games 999, and welcome back to my stream. I apologize for not doing as much streaming as of lately. I just been super busy, and then I got a tiny bit of burnout with just streaming on YouTube and stuff for like a minute. But now I'm back. I am feeling a little bit more motivated to start doing more streaming. And so yeah, so we're going to be doing some Persona, but first, Persona 5 Royal today. But first, I want to show you a little bit more about something that I kind of do in things outside of like video games. So I am a TCG competitive player. I go to the regionals in my home state and stuff. And I am a big fan of Brand Despia. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to like look at some profiles of Brandon Despia. I actually own the deck myself and stuff. It's probably my second favorite deck of all time. And I'm kind of just like going through YGGoProDeck.com to kind of like do a little bit of comparisons of what they have in terms of like deck lists and how they created their decks and stuff like that. And also kind of critique it just slightly, probably. But for the most part, I'm just reviewing it, seeing what they did, and then kind of give my own thoughts on it. Like, for example, this first one is like a Branded Despia deck, and this was the top 32 at French National Championship this year, and piloted by Weil, J Ba Bra. I hope I didn't butcher that name. But yeah, and there's even like his own little video and stuff that he does. Goes over the deck profile and why he shows what he chose and stuff like that. But we're not gonna watch that. So right now we're just gonna jump back and take a look at other profiles. Monsieur Brandon Despio from the French Nationals, top 32. I see that they have a Sharon on top. Yep. Tournament Sharon. Only single copy. Yay. This is a pile deck. So while I can understand why people would play pile decks and stuff, I think it'd be very interesting and fun. But the main problem is the deck building process and how it can function, and not to mention you're also taken to a national tournament, which can be quite risky in some ways. Now, this is just my own personal opinion. I think unless you are a true master of branded, specifically brand Despia, I don't think you should attempt this type of deck building. You think you should stick with like the 40 to 45 type card range, especially if you're a little bit newer to it. And I see he does not play the Gimmick Puppet Nightmare Lock, nor does he have the Sanctifier Dragon, which is honestly still at the end of the day not a terrible choice, given the fact that well, Sanctifier can do the puppet lock, but it could also like get some bodies on the board that could potentially help you go into like a fusion play. Like say for example, you either use a monster in your opponent's grave and then one in your grave, because you need to have at least two monsters in either grave in order for it to work. It has to be monsters that can be special summoned without any kind of like restrictions, or something that's already been special summoned at the beginning of the phase. And essentially you could throw, like say for example, you could say you had a Luger in the grave and then you had a Fall of Albaz in the grave. What you can do honestly, if you don't already have, where is he, Despia Aquarius on the field. What you can do is with Sanctifier is you can choose both targets during the draw phase. By the way, you can activate it during the draw phase. It is a legal play on your opponent's turn, and it has to be on your opponent's turn. Target both Aluber and Follow Abyss. Special summon Follow Abyss to your field, and then special summon Aluber defense mode to your opponent's field. And then what you do is, if you have a card in hand, activate Fallen Abyss ability to discard the fusion summon. Get him, target this guy, go into Aquarius and stuff. And Aquarius is a beast of a card. For the fact that during the main phase, you can quick effect, you can change the attack of all monsters currently on the field to 0 until the end of this turn, except level 8 or higher fusion monsters. So it's not really great in the mirror match, not necessarily, but against like other like matches and stuff, this can be pretty fucking nuts. And then its other effective, if this face-up card is in its owner's control, leaves the field because of the opponent's card effect, you can add to your hand or special summon one Fallen Abyss or one Despia monster from your deck. This card really wins games and stuff. This card has won me a lot of games when I did like competitive play, as well as like let's see, the combo of set up a board. I would do like him, a Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon, and maybe like something like Titanic Clad, just to get a beefy boy on field. Or I could have another negate and bounce for like any extra deck monster in terms of Rimbrum, which this is kind of an underrated card in my opinion. But yeah, so you don't necessarily have to play Sanctifier. I think I would probably recommend it a lot more. And you don't have to do the gimmick puppet lock, but it is like almost a guaranteed win if you can pull it off and stuff. Another thing I like about this is that, well, one thing I don't like about this is that he doesn't have Druid's Worm in this. And that kind of bothers me. I can understand the 3 of Sanctifier, because literally this is like your dump card and stuff. Is once this thing hits the grave, you can send one bestial monster or one branded spell or trap. Any branded spell and trap to the deck to the grave, from the deck to the grave. And that's good, because then you can do some like follow-ups and stuff. Tragedy at 3, if you're doing the pile, yeah, I can see this. 3 Lubers, that's mandatory. This is basically mandatory at this point if you're going to do this. Same with this. Even if you're not doing a 60 card type deck, having 3 Gwem, not Gwem, Blazing Cartesius, my bad, is also very good, for the fact that it just gives you another fusion material, not to mention just another incredibly strong card to allow you to not only do fusion plays, and you don't even have to use Blazing Cartesia as a fusion material. You can use other things from your hand and field as fusion materials and still have Blazing Cartesia on field. That's the amazing thing. The other cool part is that she's a tuner, so allowing you a level 4 tuner, allowing you to get into like synchro plays and stuff, such as Despia, Lulu, Lilith. Same with Guiding Gwem. Is the thing with Gwem is that she's also a tuner. But the cool thing about Gwem is that I think she's also another pretty good starter. The worst starter is definitely going to be this, unless you're going second, because usually you don't want to go first with him, unless, hear me out, you have him, you normal summon him, and you also have her in your hand, or some way to get to her. Then you can start doing your fusion plays. Go into you can either go into normal summon him, Fallen Albus, and then special summon Blazing Cartesia because Fallen Albus is on the field. The other thing is that you could also special summon her from your hand if Fallen Albus is in the grave as well. And then you can either fusion summon these two into, let's see, Albion, because you have the Fallen Abyss, and then you have a light monster. You could also go into a Sanctifier as well, but the problem with this is that he doesn't have a Sanctifier, so that's out. And usually you don't want to do Sanctifier unless you, for example, unless you somehow got Gimmick Puppet Nightmare. Let me do a different profile because unfortunately this guy does not have it. Yeah, let's go back to, oh, this is a Netherlands championship. Oh, he did Branded Bestial. Yeah, Branded Bestial. That's awesome. Oh no, he didn't do it. I thought he did. Because I literally just saw the Bestial Luber. And then I said, oh wait, why are you playing Bestial Luber? If you're not gonna have at least Despia Lulu Wallet. That's a little confusing to me. Just a little bit. But I guess let's see. This name becomes Fall of Abbas while on the field or in the grave. This card is, if this card is normal or special summon, you can discard one card, then target one dragon monster your opponent controls or in their grave and activate the appropriate effect. Send this card to the grave. If you do, take control of that monster on the field until the end phase. Send this card to the grave and you do special summon that monster from grave to your field. I mean, I guess this can be good. Hold on, I just thought of an idea. You can use this against Tempai. I think that's why this guy put this in. Otherwise, I would have probably went like, nah, unless I was doing Branded Bestial. More specifically, the Synchro variant of Branded Bestial. Does he have a Gimmick Puppet Nightmare? Okay, yeah. He does. Okay, so I'll do a little bit of describing what I was trying to do earlier, and I'll do a little bit like speed up. All right, so what you can do if you want to do a Sanctifier first turn, but you're going to need 3 cards for this. This will be the fastest way you can do it. You have Fallen Albus, you have a Blazing Cartesia, and you have a Foolish Burial in hand. So what you're going to do is, hopefully they don't have an Ash Blossom. You're going to try to attempt to do Foolish Burial. If it's all good, send Gimmick Puppet Nightmare. Then you're going to normal summon Fallen Albus. And then you're going to activate Blazing Cartesia effect to special summon her because Fallen Albus is on the field. And then you're going to activate her effect to fusion summon by using her and Fallen Albus and fuse right into Albion the Sanctifier Dragon. And thus having 3 materials in hand in the grave. Not materials, having 3 monsters in the grave. Because you have these 2, because you fuse them to go into this, and they don't have to be shuffled on the deck. And you have Gimmick Puppet Nightmare, thus making the requirements of Albion the Sanctifier Dragon. And none of these cards are restricted, have a special summoning restriction, except for her. That's just from like the hand and stuff. Nothing that has to say that X, Y, and Z. And boom, draw phase, unless you got like some kind of other monster card in your hand. Like say, the perfect hand, I think, to me, to do the Gimmick Puppet Luck
would be something like this. You'd have these two, Fallen of Albus and Blazing Cartesia. You'd have one copy of Tri Brigade Mercure, so that's 3. You'd have a Foolish Burial, making 4. And then finally, having a Blaze branded Lost in hand. That would be the best hand, considering the fact that if you were going for the Gimmick Puppet lock, turn 1,
or like turn 2, but still, essentially almost like a turn 1 Gimmick Puppet lock. That's how you would do it. Otherwise, probably the best hand for a branded deck would be this. One copy of this. One copy of Branded Lost. Probably Called by the Grave. So that's 3. A Fusion Deployment. And Bestial Looper. Otherwise, you can have this. This. Yeah. I retract my statement. But I think like the best hand to start out with would be Branded Fusion, a Foolish Burial, so that's 2. A Branded Loss, so that's 3. A Fusion Deployment, that's 4. And then a Blazing Cartesia, making it 5. That is, to me, the best hand. If you want to go the starter approach, definitely have this guy in hand. If you want the more combo fusion approach, those 5 cards that I just mentioned. Because what you can do is essentially you first place this in the spell and trap zone, Brand Loss. Then you activate Branded Fusion, and then you go into a fusion play of your choice. Most likely you're going to go first into... You could just put Rimbram on the field. Just have this. And a Fallen Albus. Thrown to grave through the Brand Fusion. You can try that approach.
You can also... No. Actually, that's a pretty good approach, too. Because like this, go into Rimbram. Send these 2. Special summon Blazing Cartesia. Activate Fusion Deployment. Chain Link 1. If you no. Actually, hold on. Rimbum. This into Rimbum, and then activate Brand Loss. You're gonna grab the second copy of Tri Brigade Mercure. That way you have like a hand trap in hand, because it is a hand trap as long as you have a fusion monster that mentions Fall of Abbas as material, which Rimbum does. Let's see. Special summon Blazing Cartesia from hand, because we already sent a Fall of Abbas to the grave from the deck because of Branded Fusion. So you can special summon her from hand. Activate a fusion deployment. Reveal anything that mentions Fall of Albas, and then special summon Fall of Albas. Then you're going to activate Blazing Cartesia to fusion summon. And what you're going to do is go into Sanctifier. And then finally, you will activate Foolish Burial to send the Gimmick Puppet Nightmare. And thus having a board of Sanctifier Dragon and a Rimbram. Plus, you have one hand trap in hand. And that's approach. It's kind of not a super strong board, but it definitely has some protection. You have a negate, you have a negate and bounce, as long as it's an extra deck monster. And then you have the lock method. Just in case that they try to like negate the target of Gimmick Weapon Nightmare, like say they have a Bestial, for example, but they don't have like two, you can negate that Bestial summon that targets this by discarding this.
So yeah, it's giving a little deck profiles and then turns into combos of how to do Brandedicia. Courcella, Nationals. Let me check out this deck. Okay, okay. I see the only one hand trap. This is actually good. You can do one or two copies of this, and this is fine. I'm not sure about this. Two of these if you're only going to have one of these. I'm not sure about that. But I guess to each their own. I agree with the side decking of bestial monsters, but I just don't like the fact that you don't have a Druisworm amongst them. That way it adds in a little bit more protection. Also, I would have main decked this in my extra deck personally, but you know, again, to each their own. Uh, Granganol at 2, not a bad choice, honestly. Given the fact that, well, essentially you can do this at 2. It also gives you another chance to special summon Granganol and do more combos with them. Not to mention, it doesn't require. Well, it does require Blazing Cartesia, but it also only needs like one light or dark monster to be added to it. Another thing to throw out there is Signifier does not require Palm Evans and Blazing Cartesia. Does not require both of them. It just needs require one Palm Albas and one. Sorry, let me rephrase that. This card does not need Blazing Cartesia as its second material. It just needs one Fallen Alves, and it needs one light spellcaster monster. For example, let's say if you're Guiding Gwem is another target. Let's say you also had Effect Veiler and that you main decked. You can use Effect Veiler as well. Because it's a pretty good hand trap. And also, the fact is, it's pretty good in terms of like using it as like a tuner or, in this case, a Sanctifier summon. So, yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do. Now, I kind of want to show you guys. I want to look up my favorite deck of all time. That's right. My favorite deck is Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's not a meta deck, but it is still like my favorite deck of all time. Runic Blue Eyes White Dragon. What the hell? I mean, look at this. Okay. Alright, let me do a critic as someone who claims to be one of the best Blue Eyes players of all time. For example, number 1, why the hell are you playing 3 vanilla Blue Eyes? Well, I'm glad that you're doing a 40 dark card deck. For one, I really don't like the fact that you play 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons, the vanilla, because that is more likely to run into bricks. 2 is the perfect ratio, in my opinion. And you are extremely less likely to run into bricks. I'm glad that you're only doing 1 copy of Blue Eyes Alternative, because that's essentially your third Blue Eyes, if you really wanted to go for it. But yeah, essentially. This is good. One jet is good. The chaos package, not too bad. The only problem is that this is at one. So it's better if this was at like two or three. That way you can jump into these guys a lot more often. I see he's got like an SP Little Knight. Yeah, that's not bad. Bad choice. Yeah, what looks like he's doing is the IB, the World Justicar combo, which is essentially just being able to go, like, say, for example, you have Dictator D, and you normal summon, you special summon that to the field, and you normal summon Sage Eyes Blue, because Sage Eyes Blue is level 1 tuner, and this is just a regular effect monster. You can go into a level 5 synchro, you go to the World Child as just a card. If this card is synchro summon, you can add one legacy card from World Legacy card from your deck to your hand. If this, let's see, can you use both? Okay, so you can use each of them once per turn. All right, so you can grab a World Legacy card. In this case, you're going to get World Legacy Guard Dragon, which I see they do not play it. I would have personally. But the other effect is that if this is synchro summoned, if this synchro summon card is sent from the field to the grave, you can special summon one World Chalice monster from deck or grave. Except this card. So that's why they have the one World Chalice Guard Dragon, because you can use him, and also Dragon Buster, Destructor Sword. You don't really need this to go into let's see, this, because essentially what's happening is you're doing a combo into this, and then you're building your link plays off of that. Ancient Fairy Dragon is not a bad choice, because you can do this, target a level 1 tuner, such as one of the stones, which I see they got one of each, which I'm happy to see. And then they have 3 copies of Sage Eyes Blue, your best starter. And it looks like they threw in Maiden with the Eyes of Blue. Not a bad throw in sometimes. It's not the greatest. But I also see they have 2 field spells. So they're doing the Dragon Ravine, which you can search off of Dragonity Knight Romulus. And then they have the Mausoleum of Light, which is Blue Eyes' exclusive fusion card, which allows them to do 2 normal summons. Basically, during the main phase, you can normal summon 1 level 1 light tuner in addition to your normal summon or set. So that's where the combo comes in of you normal summon Sage Eyes Blue effect to grab Maiden the Eyes of Blue. You can activate this to do another normal summon. You normal summon Maiden the Eyes of Blue. Then you activate this card. The effect of once per turn, you can target 1 face-up monster you control. Send 1 normal monster from your hand or deck to the grave. And if you do, the targeted monster gains attack and defense equal to the level of monster sent to the grave times 100 until the end phase. Which is your target's going to be Maiden Eyes Blue, and her effect is that if this card is targeted, quick effect, this card is if a card or effect is activated that targets this card, quick effect, you can special summon one Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand, deck, or grave. And when this card is targeted for an attack, you can negate the attack, and if you do, change the battle position of that card, then you can special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon from hand, deck, or grave. So yeah, that's why she's kind of a good one-up. But so yeah, that's the combo, is normal summon this, search her, place this on the field, do a normal, not additional normal summon of a level 1 light tuner, which is her do its effect to pitch a blue eyes white dragon. Normal monster, in this case, a blue eyes white dragon. They'll take this. Please take one of the normal blue eyes white dragons out. I can't stress it enough. Please don't play it at 3 unless you're doing a heavy fusion type deck. Yeah, send blue eyes white dragon vanilla to the grave. Target this. Activate this effect to special summon this card from the graveyard, since it was sent from the effect of the Mausoleum of Light. Special summon it, and then this card still gains 100 attack and defense. Sorry, 100 attack per level, so it gains 100 attack, 800 attack. And then what you're going to do is you're going to synchro summon using the vanilla blue eyes summoned from Maiden of the Eyes of Blue, and then you're going to use Sage of the Eyes of Blue as a tuner to go into Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. And then essentially that's going to be a similar end board, unless you got something else that you can do. Like, say if you got some, I wish they had like a Dragon Shrine or a Foolish Barrow. That way they could send the White Stone of Ancients, or even send Legends. That we get an additional Blue Eyes White Dragon, your second one, into your hand, because the first one's already been special summoned to the field, as well as it's in the grave now. And then when your opponent targets for Maiden Eyes Blue for attacks, you can special summon, negate it, change this to defense, I believe. Yeah. Change the battle position of this card to defense, and then special summon this guy. That's what you're doing. So yeah, that's the combo. If you want to do the Mausoleum combo and stuff, it's pretty sick. And then for like tuning, it's just adding a synchro tuner from deck to hand, and then send the top card of your deck to the grave, which is, with a blue eyes deck, that can be actually very useful. Not always, but it can be at times. Which in this case, you're either getting Assault Synchron, you're going to get Revolution Synchron, or get Jet Synchron off of tuning and stuff. So it's just another searcher. And then of course the Melody of the Awakened Dragon, you can discard one card, add up to, not, so you can add up to, it's not mandatory to grab 2 dragon monsters with 3,000 or more attack and 2,500 or less defense. Deck to your hand, so you can get Jet Dragon because they meets that requirement. Of course, the vanilla blue eyes, and of course blue eyes alternative white dragon. But you can also get this and this Chaos Emperor Dragon of the Armageddon, and as well as Chaos Dragon Levineer. And then as far as like the runic plays go, I see they have like a Flashfire, a Runic Slumber, and a Tip, as well as one singular fountain. So this is interesting. They have 3 field spells. All of them are different, and all of them use different effects and stuff. So I'm trying to see how they complement each other in this combo. I'm not exactly 100% sure. Also, once again, I'm very glad that Baron's gone. That was definitely a generic 10 Omni Negate that just needed to go. And I am not apologizing for that. I think a lot will agree and stuff. Yes, it helped a lot of rogue decks out, but it also was a very big hamper, and not a very is a very toxic card. Let's just say it is one of the strongest synchros I've ever came across in this game. And the very fact that it doesn't have specific requirements other than having one singular tuner and one non-tuner to make a level 10, and it is super easy to do that with a blue eyes deck. Oh, obviously just get one of your blue eyes white dragons, or any of the blue eyes monsters, or even just like chaos dragons on the field. Get your Assault Synchron. I'm happy to see that they have a Ring of Worm, and I'll go into a little bit of a combo of Ring of Worm in a second.
or even just like, no, you can't reduce revolution synchron to 2, I don't believe. No, doesn't look like it. So yeah, essentially just an easy Baron. So one combo I learned that you can do, you can with Ring of Worm, and if you have monsters that are level 8, you can in theory fusion synchro summon, not fusion, 3 level 10 synchro monsters in one turn. And I will explain the combo. So essentially what you're going to need is 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon, 1 Blue Eyes Alternative, and then 1 Ringo Worm. So, or just have like a level 8 and a Ringo Worm. So what's going to happen is, say, and also like say you had a level 8 on field. Like say you had Jet, for example, on field already. So what you're going to do, since you have Jet on field, or like one of these two low 8s, or just say you had a vanilla Blue Eyes on field already. So what you're going to do is real Blue Eyes White Dragon from hand, the special summon Blue Eyes Alternative from hand to the field. If that's okay with your opponent, they have no interruptions for that, then proceed. Then because you control a, for this example, you had a Blue Eyes White Dragon, vanilla, on field. Because you control a non effect monster on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. And then what you're going to do is you're going to, give me a sec, that way I can see if I'm doing the combo right. Yeah, so you're going to synchro the vanilla Blue Eyes and then the Ringo Worm, and you're going to make a Sanctifier drag. Not a Sanctifier, Mystical Dissipator. Then what you're going to do is you're going to banish Ring of Worm. Because you synchro summon this turn, you can banish this card and then special summon 100 apples token, level 2 worm, and it is treated as a tuner to your side of the field in any monster zone that's available. Then you're going to use that tuner to synchro summon with the Blue Eyes Alternative. Or say, for example, you activated, there was something monster in the field, or your opponent's field, that you can pop. And so you pop that, you just so happen to have a Blue Eyes Jet Dragon in hand, or in the grave. Special summon Jet, because you control a Blue Eyes White Dragon, which Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon becomes Blue Eyes White Dragon while in the field or in the grave. Special summon. And then what you're going to do is you're going to synchro summon, use an alternative and the token. And you were going to originally go into like a Baronade of Flare. Then what you can do, since Ringer Worm's in the banish zone, it's a light monster, you can activate Dissipator's effect to target one banished light or dark monster and special them to the field. And then what you're going to do is you're going to use Ring of Worm again as a tuner to synchro summon it and Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, or whatever level 8 that's available on the field, to go into, let's say, like one of the Sword Soul cards that's level 10. I cannot remember his name off the top of my head, that is my bad. Or you can go into another like level 10 that's just like a big body or has some sort of negate or bounce effect on the field, and thus you have successfully synchro summoned 3 level 10s. Generally this is going to be like a turn 2 or turn 3 or even type combo is what it's going to be.
in order for you to successfully pull that off. So yeah, this is he claims this is a meta deck, this individual and stuff, but I'm not so sure. I urge you to experiment with these cards at least once. This setup brings immense enjoyment and excitement to the game. It does look like a very interesting and possibly fun deck. I'm not a big fan of the runics stuff personally, but it is like an option to give. Let's see. Let me go back to decks. Blue Eyes White Dragon. See if there's any other decks that catches my eye that I would like to see. Okay, so there's a made deck with a crossover Dragon Maids plus Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Okay, here's another meta deck, or claims meta deck. And once again, I see that they are doing the 3 vanillas plus 2 alternatives. Again, I think this is unnecessary. Unless you're doing a heavy fusion, which they kind of are a little bit, but I also think that they're trying to do a pure Blue Eyes deck as much as possible, is what I'm getting the vibes of. Three Stone Ancients plus 1 Legend. Personally, in the past, I would have done 2 Ancients plus 1 Legend. You know, nowadays I just do 1 of each. Would not do this. This can really make a lot of bricks and stuff. It's got a decent effect and stuff, but it's just not a great card anymore in this day and age. Again, 3 Blue Eyes should be just like 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons, vanillas, and then 1 alternative rather than 2. But hey, to each their own. How they build. 3 Dictator D's, that's good. 3 Sage of the Eyes of Blue, that's also good. Would not have done 2 if you're doing like a little bit more, unless you're doing like more ritual Blue Eyes approach. I would have just done the 1 and 1, or just the singular, just 1, and then take out both of these. I am actually surprised they didn't do Blue Eyes Abyss if they're going with like this kind of approach of a deck, which is like a one part is fusion, another part is synchro and Xyz, and the one Link Rebo and stuff. Very unfortunate that it had to go, but understandable and stuff. But this was a really good card for the sake of like Sage Eyes of Blue, for example, or even just having a 1 White Stone of Ancients, just a level 1 monster on the field. That way you can just link it off and then be fine, because Link Reba is just like a boy that literally makes your monsters, your opponent's monster, or a particular monster that your opponent is attacking with, 0, just by like tributing itself off. And I would have probably added in the Chaos Emperor Dragon of Armageddon is another one I would have added in. So yeah, I would have cut this out, cut this, cut this. This is good for this kind of build. Otherwise, I would have cut this. I used to play this, but I found that it just took up too much space, and then sometimes you don't even have these in the grave. So this could be a problem. This is good. This is perfect. This is actually pretty good too, especially if you don't have access to pots of prosperity, even though they're extremely affordable now. But it's just another alternative that works because there's quite a bit of level 8s, and honestly, you're probably going to need this more than pots if you're going to run this many level 8s. This is good. These two are good because you have so many blue eyes materials and stuff. So this is really good to have. This is also pretty good if you want to negate an ash when you're trying to activate this, or just like banish an ash and it can't use its effect. And this is good if you want to do this ritual type package and stuff. Acceptable. I am not a big fan of True Light. I think it's one of the worst Blue Eyes cards because it just gives the same weakness that Dark Magician has. Because literally it says your opponent cannot target Blue Eyes White Dragon. In Blue Eyes White Dragon in your monster zone with card effects, it would have been better if it had said not target Blue Eyes monsters in your monster zone with the card effects. That would have been a better one. Considering when this was created, there was a lot of Blue Eyes cards and stuff out at the time. Let's see. If this face-up card is sent from the spell or trap zone to the grave, destroy all monsters you control. I mean, with the existence of Jet, you could special summon him from deck or grave, but this is also a really bad weakness that Dark Magician has. I mean, Blue Eyes is probably a lot better at recovering from that, but at the same damn time, I just really think it's a bad weakness that they didn't have to give to Blue Eyes and stuff. It's literally the same damn thing that Dark Magician has, and it's just a bad trap card, in my opinion. Yes, you can special summon one Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand or grave. Yes, you can set one spell or trap directly from deck that specifically lists Blue Eyes White Dragon in its text with a different name from the card you control or in your grave. But at the same time, you're just going to give them basically Eternal Servant, which is the trap variation of the other variation of True Light, and the original one that was given to Dark Magician. Literally has basically the same effects just for Dark Magician, and has the same damn weakness as that card. It's just a bad card, and I would not recommend playing this if you're going to play Blue Eyes and stuff. Unless you're doing a pure build, you can find ways to get around it, but still, I personally wouldn't recommend it. And then the two Infinite Impertinence, not bad. Having a hand trap is always good for like protections and stuff like that. Okay. Ooh. Horrors Lightsworn. I want to check this out.
What is this? Oh, yeah. So it looks like they're doing the Centurion package. Oh, interesting. They have the shufflers, the Shizu shufflers and stuff. I'm guessing their only targets besides themselves is going to be Centurion, Ameth 6, Ameth 6, but otherwise, oh, hold on, they're playing it not because of the fact that they needed something to discard. I forgot that Lightsworn was a mill deck. So basically, there's a chance that they could mill one of these through Charge of the Light Brigade or from other Lightsworn monster effect. Just dump it through that, or dump it through this, or one other card, and boom. They have one in grave, and then this is not too bad against a Snake Eyes matchup, or just like any matchup in general.
that requires it. Because essentially, like, say you can use this against branded, even if they have branded lost on the field, you can use this card to essentially just get rid of the material. You're not negating the fusion play, you're just getting rid of the source of material, is what you're doing, which you can legally do. Kind of similar to like how I Zeused an entire board when I was going up against a branded player. I'm basically getting rid of the source of materials, not negating. So that's kind of the loopholes that you can go around. Let's see. Yep, definitely the new Minerva. This is a really good card. I really like it a lot. I'm glad that he does the level 4 XCs of Minerva, the Exalted Lightsworn. As this is a detachable material, send the top 3 cards from your deck to the grave, and then draw cards equal to the number of Lightsworn cards sent, cards, not monsters, sent to the grave by this effect. That's pretty good. That's actually really good. I did not read that when I was testing this deck out myself. I might just take this to my regionals and stuff. I'm actually thinking of doing, I actually am one of the very few creators of the deck. I'm not the first, I'm not the second, I'm probably the third who created this, but it's called Tearlaments. Or it might be Light Sworn, as I usually call it. Tearlaments. Yep. Oh, someone played it in the Columbia Nationals. That's badass. Let me take a look. Okay. Okay. What was their placement? Top 4? Damn. That's actually really good. What's this? Nemesis Flag. You can target one of your banished monsters except Nemesis Flag. Special summon this card from hand, and if you do, shuffle that target in the deck. During the main phase, you can add one Nemesis monster from your deck to hand, except Nemesis Flag. So I'm guessing the idea is to get this on the field, and then grab this, and then you can target one banished monster, except Nemesis Cord, and then special summon this card. You do shuffle that target into the deck. Target when you banish Nemesis monsters except Nemesis Corridor. Add to hand. Okay. So it's kind of like either have this and then get this, or this to get this. It's kind of what I'm getting at. Now, let's look at this Lightsworns package. I play this at 2 personally, but I'm thinking of probably upgrading this to 3. This to 3 is really good. I like this a lot. I only have 1 copy of this, but otherwise I would have played 2. Interesting. The Black Goat Laughs. They threw that into the main deck. Thunder Dragon Colossus. Hold on a second. Do we have Thunder? Okay. I'm seeing what they're doing here. So, do they have a Thunder Dragon model? Oh, I get what they're doing. Because it requires 1 Thunder Dragon, 1 Thunder Monster. So what they're doing is they're using Beast King of the Swamps, declare Thunder Dragon. The monster's name is Thunder Dragon itself. And then 1 Thunder Dragon in the form of Nesis to fusion summon into Thunder Dragon Colossus is what they're doing. Let's see what else they got. I only possess 2 of these, but I'd probably run this at 3, so this is good. This at 2, you can get away with having 2. I would have done it at 3, but I can also see what they were probably doing.
is that they're trying to make more space for the deck to cut down to 40. And of course, if you're going to play tournaments, you got to have one of each of the ladies. That's very mandatory. You can only play one because they are limited in the TCG. 3 of these is mandatory. Do not play Solar Recharge, as while you are playing a Lightsworn package into the deck, it's such a small package that you're not going to run into the use of Recharge as much, and it's just a dead card. That's something I learned in when I was doing testing. 2 of Wolf is really good. I would have done 2 of Felice. Felice is an underrated card, I think, in my opinion, considering the fact that her effect to special summon herself, as long as she was sent to the grave, from deck to the grave from a monster effect, is not once per turn. You can use that. Just remember that you have to send her from deck to grave by a monster effect in order to special summon her, as it says on the card. So, and she is a tuner too. So is Weiss. Weiss is a really good card. What does Goroth do? Each time a card or cards is sent from the deck to the grave by the effect of the Lightsworn monster you control, except Goroth, the Lightsworn warrior, send the top 2 cards of your deck to the grave, then draw 1 card for each Lightsworn monster sent to the grave by this effect. Alright, so I probably wouldn't have played this card in this build because it's a mixture of Tearlaments, heavy Tearlaments plus a Lightsworn package, as well as 1 Judgment Dragon, which you can search if this guy goes to the grave. I would have just replaced this and added another Felice, personally, because otherwise it's just, this feels like it's just going to be more of a dead card in hand. But he made it to top 4 in the Colombia Nationals. Congratulations to Alejandro Prieto. My bad. Congrats to him. I like this. 3 Primeval Planets. The 2 lights tournament screams. Don't need 3 because unless you were doing like a Horus tournament, Scream at 2 is perfect. Interesting for the 3 tactics. I'm not going to be against it either. I just personally play 2. That's just my preference, but you can play 3. I think that's pretty good. 1 Foolish Barrel, I think, is a mandatory card for a tournament deck. And then this, I think, is optional, but it's not a bad card. Because basically, target face-up monster, except cards, not monsters, my bad. This is even better. Target face-up cards your opponent controls, up to the number of Lightsworn monsters you control. Negate their effects until the end of this turn. If this card is sent from the deck to the grave, you can set this card. Pretty damn good. Let's see. I like the lineup. What's this? Oh, okay, okay. I see it now. I personally would have thrown in not Colossus. You know, Colossus is a really good card. A Predaplan Draco Stapelia is what I would throw in. Interesting side deck. Gagaga Cowboy. Man, haven't seen that in a long time. I want to get a Visa's Amaritara. Amaritara. For the fact that you can literally add 1 spell or trap that mentions Visa Starfrost from deck to hand. Easy way to get a Primeval Planet.
I mean, you have to synchro summon, but synchro summon it's not super hard. I would have also thrown in a here's an underrated card. I would have thrown in along as another synchro. It's a level 8 synchro, Draco Berserker. I think that's a pretty good card, especially once it's on the field. It's like this card's a beast. But overall, I really like this deck profile. It's actually very similar to me, though I have a little bit more hand traps. It seems he did into my build, but overall, again, Alejandro, congrats on making it top 4 in the Colombia National Championship this year. You have a spectacular deck, and I think we're probably just going to end it right there in terms of TCG Yu-Gi-Oh like deck lookups and stuff. And finally get into some video games. Into Persona 4. Give me a sec to set up a little bit, but also let me do some setup and then should be good to go. Though around 9 I'm gonna be checking on someone real quick. So I might be away for a handful of minutes and stuff. Other than that, we don't get set up. Let me grab my cord real quick. So I'll be back. Alright guys, I am back. Let's see. I want to make sure that my audio is doing good on my desktop, so let's get on to it. Let's get on to my favorite game of all time. Oops. Favorite video game of all time, my bad. Persona. Okay, welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. Probably my favorite Persona game of all time, and yeah, definitely favorite Persona game of all time. And favorite game of all time. So with that being said, let us enjoy this intro. Sorry. Troy fell. All right, let's get back into it. Sorry, I had a brain fart for a second. All right, celebrate your success. Sell the medal. How much cash do I have left? I don't think I can leave the back alleys just yet. Yeah, let's check out the books. Let's read. Yep. Oh, that's right. I'm too stupid to understand this book. Anyways, let's do it.
Yeah.
You going to use the store for something?
Make sure you close up.
Well, don't leave a mess. I'm heading home. I've never used this reading mechanic here. And so, Uchiko kept waiting. Uchiko. The story about this dog makes me cry every time. Hmm. Oh, I didn't realize how long you've been reading so far. So how far did you get? Seems like you still have some pages left. You should continue some other time. All right, so on to the next day.
Okay.
Come on. We're going to the pawn shop metal today. Pawn that metal today. Hey, you can hear me, right? You don't have plans, do you? Come help me out instead of sleeping your life away. We do all him to him. We'll just have to wait. Hurry down and help him out.
Sorry, I kind of pressured you into doing this.
And now to our
Well, at
next
least you
topic,
apologize.
Fall from Grace, the story of a dishonored Olympic medalist. Just recently, a high school coach confessed at an assembly that he had been repeatedly abusing students. Given his prior Olympic achievements, this has caused quite a stir. What caused this habitual offender to suddenly confess these heinous crimes to his entire school? The police are hoping that the upcoming interrogations will bring light to this question.
Isn't this...
My friends would come back from practice with bruises all the time. It was scary, but I'm relieved that the abuse is finally going to end now.
He would touch me and stuff all the time. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that sexual harassment anymore. There were always rumors, sure. Not many people believed them, though. Like, I'm totally shocked they were actually true. At least now I can go to school without worrying.
I knew it. This is your school, isn't it?
Seems like it.
Things might be getting turbulent at school, but you need to just keep your head down, all right? More importantly, keep those hands moving. I've got some more stuff I need you to do.
Man.
The chief really worked us hard. Did you see? It was on the news. No way the school's going to be able to play dumb after that. I saw it too. Shiho's name didn't come up, right? No, not that I saw. I bet they're wanting to keep that part quiet. I'm so glad. It's finally over then. All we gotta do is stuff our faces and put this Konoshita crap behind us. I'm totally looking forward to this celebration party. I'll try not to let you guys down.
Yes.
Alright, we need to go sell the gold medal tomorrow. Even if the chief wants your help, make sure you turn him down, okay?
Okay.
Gotta take care of business tomorrow. Like we told Lady On we would. Make sure you sell that medal. Yep, sounds good. I'm gonna set up myself up. This room is barely habitable. Maybe we can clean it up and make it a bit nicer to live in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, come to think of it, you brought some plant nutrients, right? Why don't you try using them? Let's see, garden energy or bionutrients. Let's do bionutrients.
Oh.
These are some reasonable priced nutrients. It's odd to bring a bit of life back into this plant. Nice. Nice, our kindness went up to considerate.
All right.
Your kindness has increased to inoffensive to considerate.
Yes.
That should do it for a while. Nice. These huge shelves are nice and all. Be nice though if we had something to put on them. So I think what's going to happen, if I recall, is that a bunch of the souvenirs that we get throughout the game. Oh, sorry. That's my alarm. Apparently someone messaged me. Sorry, I just gotta message something real quick because I got a message from my mom. This will take a minute. This won't be too long. So I got a text from my mom. Apparently one of my cousins has like a graduation. I wish it was next month. Not gonna lie, money's gonna be a little bit tight for this month, but I'll figure out something.
Hey.
Yeah, let's spend some time reading. Let's finish up the book.
Make sure you close up.
Alright, I'm heading home. After his death, the statue of Bunchi became a symbol of Shibuya. Bunchi. Oh yeah, he's just a repeat of dialogue. Alright, we
What are
finished
your
the book.
thoughts?
So, you finished reading Bunchiko's book. A dog who kept waiting for his master in Shibuya, huh? A noble and loyal friend to the end. I have to admit, this story moved me. Can't you feel it warm your heart too? Ooh, check that shit out. Well, we've already like maxed up a bit. Well, I guess we should go to sleep. Stay up too late isn't healthy, you know. We've already like upgraded to consider it. But we're on our way. I was gonna say I want to do a little bit more stuff.
Make sure to do the dishes.
When I get back.
Just do it. Don't get cocky with me. Welcome.
Am I interrupting something?
Not at all.
The cause of a runaway train incident in the subway the other day still has not been found. Police are hurrying to solve the matter as it may relate to the rise in psychotic breakdown incidents.
Oh, is that the thing everyone's been talking about?
Doesn't it make you curious? People who were living normal lives suddenly went mad or deranged out of the blue. Not to mention that it's happening one after another. Could they really be coincidental?
Leaving that aside, what do you have?
I'll have the house blend, please. Are you a part-timer? I'm surprised this place can afford one.
No, not exactly.
Are you a high school student? Where do you attend?
Sunji Academy.
Oh, someone I know goes
What's
there
the
as
other
well.
dialogue? I didn't
I've
read
heard
it.
that things are rough right now. A teacher named Kamoshida confessed his crimes like he was a completely different person, supposedly. And it happened all of a sudden one day. Can a person's mental state change so easily?
Huh.
Is my drink ready yet?
Coming right up.
All right, today's the day we turn in that medal for cash. You know someplace that'll buy it off you, right?
Oh, hell yeah. Alright. We're not gonna go to the small place. Right there. We're gonna go to Shibuya, and then we're gonna go to the central street. Because we're gonna go to the Airsoft place. I almost ran past it. Oh. So this is the place. Looks like it. Let's just take care of this. Wait, we don't have a search warrant yet. Let's be patient. I'm sure we'll get one soon enough. They'll never think about running off down this narrow alley. Alright, we're back. Huh? You again? What do you want? Why don't you buy this? I need money. Don't we all? Why don't you buy this? Huh? A gold medal? Why do you have this? We don't buy any fake or stolen goods here, kid.
Hey.
Hold on a sec. Let me see it. I'm just not gonna ask where you got this. How's 30,000 yen sound for it? That's not enough. Works for me. 30,000 it is then. Alright, we got 30,000 yen. Grand total of 39,000. Or a little over 39,000. It's almost time. Here, take this with you. So thanks for selling me that medal. But let's not open it. Just bring it with you next time you come back here. What's inside? It's all fine, trust me. They're here. Obviously I know what's inside. Unishiya Iwai. Yes, There are some matters we'd like to discuss with you today. Go, kid. EY. Yeah, that's his name. Do you know why we are here? Stern. I don't know. Looking for evidence? You tell me, Mr. Detective. What's your attitude? Well, you guys going to search me? Go on. Do what you gotta do. What was that? Vulgar detective. An upstanding citizen supposed to cooperate with the cops, right? Hey, you sure that lead was legitimate? I could have sworn it was. Can you two hurry it up? I got business to run here. You bastard! Hey, you! Who, me? What's in the bag, huh? Show me. The kid's just a regular old customer. You can check the tapes if you're there, if that'll convince you. They'll show everything that's gone down here today. I don't want to be here when the detectives see the footage of me with that gold medal. I should leave. I won't let you get away with that easily. Show us what's in the bag. It's none of your business. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. You piece of shit. Hey, you're talking to a kid, remember? Besides, he's not the one we're here to see. Ugh. That's right, Mr. Detective. Maybe next time try not to harass my customers. See how that goes. Grrr.
See ya.
Safe trip home, kid.
What were those detectives doing there? More importantly, aren't you curious about what's in the bag?
Maybe a little, but he told me not to look. Maybe a little.
Well,
Mario's face. Hey.
a real gun?
No, it's not a real gun.
I think it's just a model. It's incredible, though. Miles ahead of the one Ryuji had. There's something weird about that place.
Well, obviously.
I just had a great idea. We should totally buy this gun from him later. I mean, it's perfect. Something this real-looking would work wonders in the metaverse. Anyway, he told you to bring it back the next time you came, right? You should try striking a deal with him when we go to return it.
Paper bag. Also, another cool thing about this game is that you can actually customize your weapons now. Han's calling me.
Oh, hello, it's me. I
It's
saw the
you.
news. You know, about Kamoshida. It's getting a lot of coverage.
Serves him right. It's a little scary. How do you feel?
I don't know. The reaction's been bigger than what I was expecting. I guess I'm just surprised. I don't think we did anything wrong, though. I wonder if we helped those people speak up about it.
It's possible. I'm sure we did. I'm sure we did.
That's pretty amazing, huh? I didn't think we'd actually be able to do it. And yet, look at us now. This calls for a celebration. Let's meet in front of Shibuya Station at noon tomorrow. Don't be late. Oh, and did you pawn off that medal? You didn't forget, right?
I didn't forget. Let me all be okay. I remembered.
Good to hear. I already made reservations. You should be really excited about the place I chose, by the way. I'm sure everyone's gonna love it. Well, see you guys tomorrow.
Ah, a restaurant of Lady Ann's choosing. Finally, a decent meal. Hey, what do you think we're gonna be eating?
Maybe sushi. I'm open barbecue. It might be Chinese.
In that case, there's all sorts of meats, fish, oh, and lots of desserts too. In any case, I'm surely looking forward to it.
Honestly, Chinese sounds really good. We finally have that celebration tomorrow. Can't wait. Let me do my
Nice.
plant.
Nice.
Looks pretty healthy for now. Watching DVDs. Watching a DVD will cause time to pass, but various stats will increase depending on what DVD you watch. One DVD series contains several episodes. Watching one episode will fill up one's DVD icon. When all icons have been filled, you have finished. You have a DVD player, so how about we rent a DVD sometime? Hold on.
Okay.
Let's start doing some stuff. Let's start building some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do a calming aroma. And let's... Got a lot of... Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
You're definitely getting better. I can tell just by watching you. I like how he's just like fucking chilling on the desk right next to me.
Yeah.
Well then.
Precision. Okay, let's go to bed. Yeah, I want to do as many like social stats as we can. And here we are, feasting away.
So good.
No wonder Lady An chose this place.
Of course it's good. This is a famous hotel after all. Oh yeah, I heard that the police are coming to interview some people at school.
Mm-hmm.
That's troublesome.
Our names are gonna come up for sure. People are spreading all sorts of rumors about us and Kamoshida. But we got him pumped up. I keep hearing stuff like, the Phantom Thieves really stole his heart. I think most people don't believe it, but some of them actually seem grateful. Look at this.
The Phantom Aficionado website? Well done, Phantom Thieves. Now I can keep going too. Thank you for giving us hope.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Pretty
that's
cool, huh?
nice.
I was just desperate to deal with my own problems, but seeing people saying all this feels strange.
Yeah. Hey, what do we do now?
You good on time?
Huh? Oh crap, you're totally right! We only got an hour to eat!
That's still a lot.
Just 50 minutes left!
I'm not gonna finish all the beef dishes at this pace!
I need to eat my way through the entire dessert menu!
Look after our stuff. We'll snag something for you guys too, don't worry.
He just gets a plate of beans is what he gets us.
God melts in my mouth.
Seriously? Only meat?
Now, where should I start?
And she's all about the cake.
Plus the pie.
Hey, calories.
Shut up! How much do you think one of these costs? I'll never get the chance to do this again! The
That's not
Wilton
necessarily
Hotel
true.
Cake buffet! I'd heard rumors, but I never thought it'd be so amazing!
And where's our share?
I didn't really know what you'd want, so I just grabbed you some beans.
Beans?
Yeah, it's like, come
There
on,
are some pretty
Ryuji.
bizarre
Why
things there,
beans?
too, so we got you a variety of those. Fried bananas, preserved eggs, and some
That's
kind of
just
beans.
gross.
More beans?
We put so much on the plate that it got all mixed up. But it should probably still taste good.
This is just plain grotesque. Let's go. These two just don't know what fine dining means.
Exactly. Leave it to me. Yeah.
That's reassuring. You guys watch our things while we're gone. Wait patiently for our return.
Oh, it's like a meaty explosion in my mouth.
Oh, this part's cream cheese.
It's a meaty
Not
explosion,
even listening.
man. Yay. I'm just
As
kidding.
I'd
That's
expect
a
from the
joke.
buffet at a top-class
Nothing
hotel,
against gay people.
the ingredients and variety of dishes are crazy good. There's a reason it costs 8,000 yen. They have a lot here, but fish should come first. Let's fill our plate with all sorts of fish. Which table do you think they're at?
You said fish? Well, that's not fish. That's a rice dish. It'd be with the poultry. Meat dishes look great. Let's make sure we get some fish dish. Oh, right here.
Ooh, look! There's the fish! I'd prefer it raw, but grilled is great too.
Have you heard, my dear? The news about that Kamoshida fellow was absolutely dreadful. Oh, right. That teacher at Shujin Academy, caught doing such indecent acts. Shameful, really.
Hold on a sec.
And they still haven't managed to solve those horrible psychotic breakdown episodes, have they? Oh, I wish they wouldn't let themselves be distracted by such a tawdry scandal. Perhaps it's a sign of how peaceful this country is. I honestly pity those poor Shujin students, though.
You don't sound pretty honest to me.
It sounds like the Kamoshida incident is the talk of the town. Shoot, they noticed you. Just grab some food and act natural. On the plus side, we'll get to eat the food later.
How did a child like this end up in here? I certainly hope he didn't bring friends. I prefer my meals to remain hooligan-free. Thank you very much.
And
come,
basically,
let us go.
We just go through every
What's so
single.
bad about kids coming to enjoy a buffet? I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Let's get some more food and listen in.
Essentially, this whole
Maybe there are
thing.
more people we can eavesdrop on at other tables.
So essentially, this whole like area is supposed to be a gather information as well as like learning just how shitty like rich people can be sometimes. Or not a lot, I should say. It'll be a problem if we figure out we're gonna jump then and get some food. Alright. So dishes.
I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Let's get some more food and listen in.
Oh, let's check out the giant dessert.
Up close, it looks even bigger and more delicious. This giant sweet... I got distracted.
News travels quick. It's already all over the internet.
Also, it shows that each conversation as they notice me, we're essentially like looked down upon because we're commoners.
You know, the story about how Kamoshida got his ass kicked by some world-reforming heroes.
It doesn't sound like a serious story to me. Some of the details are pretty far-fetched.
Don't worry about it. We just have to do what they tell us to do. It's all rumors made up by school kids anyway. If it's gripping news, who cares if it's not true?
So they don't believe themselves. But they're making up stories to make the Phantom Thieves seem real. And they're doing this in front of the actual Phantom Thieves. Whoa, act fast and get some food! And make sure it's got a lot of whipped cream!
What's wrong?
Nothing. I thought some weird kid was looking at us, that's all. Why don't we go? It's almost time for the meeting.
Well, that was rude. Did you hear him? He said you were weird. I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news.
Yeah, essentially we are not welcome here. Is what it's kind of showing to us.
Rice is incredible!
Yeah, let's get the rice.
Cornerstone of every great meal! Sorry, I got a bit carried away there.
So the
Alright,
ratings
I
for the
might
news
just
were
actually get
really that
Chinese
good? It was
when it
because it was
opens
about
up.
that teacher who sexually harassed his student, huh? Was it Kamoshida?
It's all about how you frame it. You've got to cater to the idiotic public. Ratings go up when you show them crude, sensational news and make it easy for them to understand.
How can he be so insensitive? A student almost killed herself because of that Kamoshida.
By the way, do you
Exactly.
think these sudden changes of heart might be real?
Well, that's...
Quick, grab some food! Oh, and don't forget the crispy bits.
Oh, absolutely.
So, because he had a sudden change of heart, he just confessed to all his crimes?
Who knows? Sorry, but it's time. I have to go. I'll call you again after the meeting.
A sudden change of heart, huh? I suppose I can't blame him for seeing it that way. I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news.
Basically. Same shit. As you notice, our plate's getting more and more full. And I think we're good. Man, there's so much food here. I can't decide what I want. Oh, I guess... Meat dishes.
Meat! I'm no Ryuji, but a meal is just not the same if you don't have any. I got distracted.
When you really look at it, he's just an ex-athlete who overestimated himself. He should have just accepted his lot in life and quietly done his job as a teacher. It's not even an incident we can take seriously. The whole story is pretty ridiculous. We should probably look into it. But we can also just let the low-ranking scrubs handle it.
Look into? I guess they're investigating Kamoshida? They don't sound very enthusiastic about it, though. Yeah, grab some food! Get the part that's not too fatty.
Get the lean meats.
He's gonna be arriving soon. We don't want to keep him waiting, so we better get going too. What is he going to discuss with the higher-ups? Well, I'm sure it's more important than lunch.
They were dressed quite well, but they still looked pretty shady to me. Don't think there's anyone else we can listen in on, but it's shocking. So many of the adults here don't seem like nice people.
No. Well...
Now, according to what we heard, it seems most adults
because
aren't very
they're
interested
really
in
high
the
up
news
in the
about
food
Kamoshida.
chain.
Well, now that
And
we've got
power
a
and
nice
money
variety of
has
food on our
basically
plates,
corrupted minds.
let's head back to the others.
Essentially, that's kind of the whole theme
You brought
of
a
this
ton
game.
back. What do you think about coming up against such ritzy food?
I'm so happy. I just want to eat. I'm hungry. I'm so happy.
It's cute hearing that from someone like you. Just don't get too excited. Got it?
You're the last person I want giving advice about that, Ryuji.
Yeah, fair enough.
Don't you think you're eating too much, Mona?
There's no knowing when we'll get to come here again.
Sure, but you guys brought back loads of food. It'd be a shame to let it all go to waste. Why don't you help them out, Ryuji?
Oh, we should
Says
both
the
help.
one.
Oh, me? I'm way too stuffed.
That's what I say.
I couldn't
Says
possibly
the
help.
one who's literally
Yeah, stuffing your face
has
with
nothing
cake.
but a lot of shit on the table.
Whatever. Let's deal with this ourselves.
Feels like no matter how much we eat, the amount of food we have stays the same. Man, it's like the beef bowl challenge.
There's still
From Persona
more.
4, and then the
Don't give up. Let's keep at it.
wild duck challenge.
We did it.
Yep, my belt feels multiple sizes too small. There's the galactic burger
This is a
or
victory.
cosmic burger challenge that we
for
have
us.
here in this game. But we'll get into that later. Anyways, that was a breeze. That was tough. I'm not gonna
We
lie.
won because we did it together.
Good job, you guys. How about one last dish to cleanse your palates?
No.
I recommend the seasonal tart. The grapefruit has both alluring sweetness and a tangy sourness.
Stop. I don't want to hear about sour stuff. This isn't good. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Well, me too. Please carry me gently.
My, look at that table.
Come now, pay them no attention. I'm sure they must not normally have the chance to eat such exquisite food.
I
And
can
once
only
again,
imagine
just
what their
shows how
parents must
much
be
we are
like.
welcome here.
What was that? We don't got time for that. Come on, let's go.
To the bathroom we go.
I'm stuffed.
I totally panicked when I saw the closed for cleaning sign at the bathrooms.
You were talking big about eating until you puked, but you really did puke. Are you some kind of moron?
Hey, same goes for you. What floor was that restaurant on?
We came up to get here, so it has to be on a lower floor,
I'm
right?
guessing it's on the first floor. Oh no.
What the?
There's still no update on the case.
Not yet. Excuse me, but why are you so involved? It's not something you should be concerned with.
I don't care about your opinion, you incompetent buffoon. When I say pick up the pace, you do it.
Hey, you're cutting in line!
What do you want?
We were here first. Oh. Apologize to
We're in a
Ryuji.
hurry.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare?
What?
Sir, we don't have time for this.
I know. Don't bother with them.
That voice just now.
What the hell was with that bossy guy?
Shouldn't we head back down?
Yeah, but... that dick really pissed me off. He wasn't even hiding the fact that he looks down on everyone.
Don't lose your temper over this.
I just can't forgive shitty adults like that.
That man's voice. Yep, it's the guy. It sounds almost like the one from back then. Because it is the guy from back then.
What's wrong?
I'm okay.
You sure? You're not looking so hot.
It's probably because he never eats well. I'm always stuck with canned cat food, too.
Yeah, that Sir bullshit makes me sick. Damn it!
What took you so long?
Why are you all pissy?
Sorry. I had a run-in with some woman a second ago. She bumped into me, but then said it was all my fault when she dropped her plate.
Sounds like a real bitch.
Yeah. Thanks, though. But the restaurant workers all looked at me with this disapproving expression. I wonder if we're out of place here.
It always feels like this.
Hey, Morgana.
Bunch of misfits.
Anyone could have a palace, yeah?
Anyone with a strong, distorted desire.
Same for them having a change of heart if their treasure gets stolen?
That would be the case.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden?
We had trouble earlier, too. These selfish shitheads who just look down on everyone else. I was just wondering if we'd be able to change those kinds of people, too.
You mean, you want to continue as the Phantom Thieves?
I've been thinking. We put a lot of work into changing Kamoshida's heart, but nobody believes in the Phantom Thieves. Plus, those guys who had no other choice but to just deal with it are thanking us. Us, of all people!
What do you think, Han? There are lots of victims.
I agree. If we ignore people who are in trouble, I'd go back to being the same as I was before.
Well, that's true. You're under my tutelage. There's nothing we can't accomplish as Phantom Thieves.
Shouldn't we be able to help him out?
I didn't even think of such a possibility. And here, but it's true that with this power, we may be able to help people. And here is where we officially form
that
the
means we'll
Phantom
have to fight
Thieves.
shadows again, doesn't it?
Indeed. That can't be avoided.
I'm sure we'll manage. Right?
Fine by me. I want to help people. Also, I fucking love this background music.
Even if you guys are still just fledglings, this means we're an actual organization now.
Fledglings? That's actually pretty fitting for us.
Alright, it's settled! We're gonna catch all these shitty adults by surprise and make ourselves known to the world!
Are you okay being our leader?
Of course.
No objections here? I can't handle all that responsibility stuff.
Where's my say in this? But Lady An made the recommendation, so I'll allow it.
Well, should we decide on a name for our group? I just went with Phantom Thieves of Hearts last time, but don't you think a real name would be cooler?
Ooh, I got it. I want it to be something both cute and luxurious sounding. Let me see. How about the Diamonds?
The Diamonds.
I'm getting the real Little League Baseball feel from it.
Well then, here's my suggestion. How about Tilefish Poêlée?
What?
What?
No.
That's what I ate earlier. It's commemorative, no?
No.
No,
No.
you idiot. You decide for us.
All right, people. Oh, I gotta do it on my keyboard. Give me a sec. We're gonna be known as the chat. The chats. And with a Z at the end. Hell yeah. The Chads. You know, after all, my name is Banana Chad. The Chads. Let's go with this name. I'm finished.
Huh, that's not bad at all.
A good name. For a rookie.
We going with that?
The Chads. Go with that if that's okay. Maybe not. Now that we're going with this. Hey, achievement.
Well, now that the name's set,
Venom
who's our
Thieves
next target?
assemble. Establish your own
There are
squad.
tons of rotten adults and all.
Dang.
Why not just stick to targeting big names?
Like a celebrity.
Yeah, something along those lines.
I like
If
how
we're
I
after
grab
some
my
bigwig,
coffee
it's
and
gotta
just
get
like
on the
chill.
news, right? Don't you think more
This is
people would believe in
my
us if
chill
we did that?
pose.
It's not a bad idea. For you, Ryuji.
True. If we become better known, we might be able to give courage to a lot more people. I don't really like the idea of just picking someone out of the blue, though.
Let's narrow it down to someone we can all agree on then.
So we need a big wig we decide on unanimously.
I like that unanimous decision part. It's like we're making some kind of pact.
Now then, this is the official formation of the Phantom Thieves organization.
Yep.
Oh,
The
no!
official.
Our time for the buffet ran out.
I guess we'll just have to talk more tomorrow.
Yep. And here we establish the chats. In all seriousness, this is the official establishment of the Phantom Thieves as a group. And then our group will grow.
Another world in which people's distorted cognitions take shape? Stealing treasure to change hearts? And on top of that, a talking cat told you all this.
It's all true.
Honestly speaking, that all sounds absurd. It's hard to believe that this is even worth listening to. Still, it can't be considered nonsense when parts of it align with Kamoshida's confession. The same goes for the testimonies of the officers who arrested you. But so be it. At any rate, you mentioned something more important. These two other accomplices, besides this talking cat thing that appeared in your story. From what you've been telling me, they're students at the same school, aren't they?
I'm not going to say anything.
Very well, I'll leave it at that. Let's continue on. The questioning's not over anyway. If you are making this up, the cracks in your story will prove it. The next to receive a calling card was this individual, a master of Japanese arts, Ichiryusai Madarame. It's even more incomprehensible than Kamoshida as to why this man was targeted. Where did you come to know him? And how did you learn of his crimes when you weren't a victim of them? Start by telling me what you all schemed.
And here we find our next target and our next palace. Alright, the summary of the story up to this point has been updated. 3. Press triangle button to open the menu and then select story from under the system option.
Well, we spent all our money on the buffet, but we officially established the Phantom Thieves. You mean the Chads? So it was totally worth it. We didn't spend all our money. Spent most of it. Phantom Thieves, huh? I'm liking the sound of that. I hope we can really help people. I'm curious about the Phantom Aficionado website too. I wonder who made it. No clue. More importantly, you see the survey on there. I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, there was this approval rating thing, but it was only like 6%. That's low. Better than I expected. It's not so bad if you put it that way. I mean, when you're going to start something, it's going to be small and not a whole lot, but still. But don't you just want to get it higher than that? I bet it'll go up tons if we keep taking down big targets. It's pretty damn exciting if you try and think about it like that. You know, you're actually right. Well then, let's keep working hard from this point on. Thieves' Den. The Thieves' Den has been unlocked. You can access the Thieves' Den from the triangle menu or from the tile screen. At the Thieves' Den, you will be able to do various activities such as view art, listen to music, and play card games. You may unlock more with story progression, so stop by now and then. Yeah, that's cool. Thieves' Den. Oh, here they're going to show a new feature added into Persona 5 Royal that the original game didn't have. Oh yeah, let me see the celebrity pick. Celebratory pic I took for today. Celebrating the founding of the Chads, the Phantom Thieves, and celebrating us crashing the last Eve buffet. Look at this picture. You can cool it with all this celebrating anytime now. Look at it. A little Mona just looking at the pancakes. Me, I'm just like, hey, I'm sipping my coffee right here and eating my dish. And Ryuji's like, I gotta get this pose. While I'm eating my steak and potatoes. Sorry, potatoes. And my green beans. And then An just chowing down on cakes. Wait, you took that while I was eating? Why didn't you tell me? I did. You just never stopped eating. Anyways, this is our start as the Phantom Thieves. We're gonna take the world by storm. All the shitty adults in this world better watch out for us. Yeah, so this is, like I said, a new feature added into Persona 5. Because we never had this in the original game. So this was a cool thing that Royal added onto. And I like that they kind of took the idea from this and added it into Persona 3. Because I know back then they didn't have smartphones and stuff, because it takes place in 2009 to 2010, even though I know smartphones were just being created. But also understand that Persona 3, while it does take place in 2009 to 2010, it was released in 2006, so it was in the making between like the early 2000s, early to mid 2000s. So that's why flip phones are still being prevalent and shown. Whereas before we'd get like the flip phones to be able to see like pictures like this. Whereas like nowadays it just makes sense. Anyways, that was a new feature that was given to us. I really liked it. Give me a sec. Just going through all my messages to make sure I didn't forget anything.
I'll just add this.
Let's do a little bit of saving. Excuse me. And then, is there anything I can do? Hey boss, what's up? If you're asking for allowance, the answer is no. If you want money, earn it yourself. Well, I'm not asking for money. That was weird. Can I finally? Oh yeah, I can't read yet. Yeah, because I'm too stupid. Alright. Oh, we can just study.
Now,
Yeah.
What do you want to
Let's
do?
do that.
make sure
Let's
you
study.
close up.
Wow.
Yep. Answer different problems. Whoa, blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's just speed this up a little bit.
Well,
This is going to be the same damn thing, different day. Ooh, we're back in the Velvet Room.
First off, I'd like to begin by congratulating you.
To think our master would give words of praise.
You better treasure this moment, inmate.
You have encountered allies who share your ideals, and you have found your place in reality. The time has come. Your rehabilitation will soon begin.
What rehabilitation? I don't understand.
Just shut up and listen, inmate.
You have a special potential. However, that must be refined into a useful power. It is weak now, but refining it shall grant you the strength to stand against the coming ruin. That is the rehabilitation cast upon you.
Coming ruin?
There are various means by which you may gain the power to resist the ruin. Fighting shadows and gaining experience is one way. The fusion process I taught you prior is another.
This is all possible because of our master's guidance, inmate.
Though it may be presumptuous of us, we have words of wisdom as well.
When you're out in reality, you better hone your relationships with those you have contracts with.
Spending time with those people will lead to the cultivation of your relationships with them.
If you've got time to waste, you'd better visit your contractors, inmate.
That is another source of power to evade the ruin that our master has mentioned.
Not to mention the bonuses that it gives.
Thanks to the
from
contracts you formed, your
competence.
heart is steadily gaining the power of opposition. It seems the rehabilitation is going well. This is a truly joyous occasion. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper. I have high hopes for you.
I feel like my bond with Igor is growing deeper. Alright, Confidant level 3. Rank 3. Power stock. Increase your Persona stock up to 8 slots. Nice. Yeah, so Persona 5 is the only Persona game where you ever get like a social link / confidant with Igor.
Alright.
Your full confidant has increased to rank 3, but there's a reason why you have a confidant with Igor, which we'll get on very much later in the game. Anyways, you will now earn more XP from the Archon, but we already know that. You've learned the ability to power stock from Igor. The confidant ability, power stock, increases the number of episodes you can hold to 8. Yep.
The time has come.
Wakey
Return to
wakey!
your brief moments of rest.
And don't forget to go talk to your contractors, inmate.
Forming a contract with confidants. Sometimes the person you meet in town can become your confidant. If your goals align, you may be able to form a contract with them. As the relationship deepens, your rank with a confidant will increase. This will allow you to create even stronger personas. Do your best to find confidants and strengthen these relationships.
Alright, the next day. And I think... I wish I had money. I'd kill for a real breakfast.
Have you heard?
What about Big Bang Burger? The one on Central Street is holding a contest right now. The Big Bang Challenge or something. Oh yeah, it was called the Big Bang Challenge, my bad. If you go at night, you can eat for only 500 yen. You gotta eat one of their giant burgers though, right? How can anyone actually finish that? I can. Probably. If I'm starving. Still, 500 yen is a steal. Yeah.
Wow.
Huge burger, huh? Interesting. I bet that I bet giving that a go will increase your guts. If I recall, the next new character introduced.
Like you heard last week, gym class is canceled today. Instead, I'm supposed to give you some guidance.
I'm just pausing. It might be this, or it might be a little bit. We'll find out.
The gist is, don't go around talking about the incident. That's all. The police are still investigating Mr. Kamoshida, so I can't say anything myself. As a teacher, though, I'm ashamed for not having noticed that a student was suffering like that. I'm not defending him, but as a colleague, he just seemed like, well, a normal person.
Alright, that's just
Honestly,
bullshit.
it
You
still
know
doesn't
that for
feel
a
real.
fact.
I guess people can have multiple sides to them.
That is complete
The
bullshit.
teachers have it rough, huh?
Oh yeah, I just remembered something I learned about psychology. They say that humans have several different personalities hidden in their subconscious.
Different personalities?
Oh, to be clear, I'm not talking about multiple personality disorder. These different personalities can be a different gender or a different age from you. I mean, if you think about how gods and monsters and myths were first based on the human image, if you actually saw one of those personalities with your own eyes, it might look like a monster. Hmm? You all seem more alert than usual. Did I finally talk about something that interests you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying what I've heard. It feels like I just now understood what I learned long ago.
Feels like gaining that knowledge made me a bit smarter.
It ain't much.
Hanging out with the
I've been
gang.
getting more postings on the Phantom Aficionado website. I want to make my friend apologize for not returning the stuff I lent him. Deal with that yourself.
Hey, those girls.
You know that Phantom Thieves rumor about stealing Kamoshida's heart? I wonder if it's true.
It's gotta be made up. Do you seriously believe they exist?
But look what happened to Kamoshida.
He probably just couldn't keep hiding it after that girl tried to kill herself.
Yeah, you might be right. I guess there's no way they really exist.
Most importantly, it seriously sucks that our school is gonna be known for stuff like this.
I wonder if it'll affect our college entrance.
That would
That's
suck,
probably a
ass.
normal reaction for now, but they'll see soon enough. If we can take care of 2 or 3 famous guys, people will have to believe we exist.
So about those big shots, we don't have any leads yet, right? Plus, there's that rumor about you two threatening Kamoshida, too.
Looks like you'll just have to live a normal, honest school life for the time being. Still, make sure you stay prepared just in case anything comes up, alright?
I'll keep an eye out for info on any big shots that might be coming around.
And I'll try to dig up some dirt online.
We went and formed the Phantom Thieves group, but we can't even find a target.
There.
I guess sometimes things just don't go the way we want them to.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
Did you wish to see me, Principal
Kobayakawa?
You saw the state Kamoshida-kun was in, didn't you? It's as if his personality has completely changed. Something is definitely wrong here.
I'm not sure I follow.
From what I've heard, it appears as though some students were meddling in his business. If they did something to him, who could they be?
Are you saying that these students may have caused Mr. Kamoshida to change?
That is what I wish to know, even if it takes some probing into student matters. I would like you to look into this for me.
It is true that there are many rumors regarding Mr. Kamoshida, but do you mean all of this talk about those Phantom Thieves?
It is undeniable that Mr. Kamoshida has changed in some way. I'd like to have a grasp of the cause. This shall also ensure that I handle the mass media and police in the correct fashion.
Oh.
I will continue speaking to Mr. Kamoshida myself. Unless you find whomever did this, these irresponsible rumors will likely never die down. Don't you agree? You have been at the top of your class since day one. Your conduct is good, and teachers favor you. I could write you a recommendation for any college of your choosing, Makoto Nijima.
Thank you.
Your lineage must certainly play a part in this excellence. Your sister is still young, yet she holds an admirable position at the public prosecutor's office, no? If something disappointing were to happen here, that wouldn't reflect very well on your sister. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah, it just shows how much of a piece of shit this guy is.
It's no wonder you're our student council president. I'd appreciate if you'd look into this as soon as possible. I ask that you begin at once.
Yes. If you'll excuse me then.
It's me, sir. My apologies for troubling you at such a busy time. Yes, it's about the matter we discussed earlier. I have all bases covered. The investigation will begin immediately. Of course. Yes, I will get results. I should be able to update you soon. Well then, I must be going. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for you, man. Alright. Group chat. The police are really here. I saw them at the entrance. I saw them too. They were talking to the teachers. The change of heart thing, seriously amazing, huh? I hope they don't find out we're responsible. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. There's no proof it was us. I'm concerned. Come on, don't worry so much. But I mean, haven't rumors about going around about how you guys threatened Kamoshida? This world's Kamoshida shouldn't know anything about what actually happened to him, though. Still, we did what was right. Don't go freaking out over some label. I guess that's true. Man, I can't wait to keep living this double life. Alright, Banana. We're gonna be counting on you.
Hey, are you listening?
You pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? I feel a murderous intent. Ooh, that looked like it hurt. You hit him right in the forehead.
Pay attention.
That's what you get for daydreaming. Kids these days have no respect for their elders. Then elders have no respect for the young. Good grief, looks like you need more proficiency to get completely dodge that.
Hey, have you seen that Phantom
Oh, it's
Aficionado
Mishima.
website?
I've heard of it.
I'm the one who started it.
Yeah.
You guys are the Phantom Thieves, aren't you?
Give me some space. Like, geez.
Sorry. Although, if things really are as I think, I should keep it a secret. Kamoshida used me, and I did some horrible things to you guys. This isn't much of a way for me to apologize for it. But if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
That's great, but
I'm glad to hear that.
did you not hear the butt?
It's not just Kamoshida. There are tons of evil adults out there.
But I'm sure the Phantom Thieves will do something. They can't let this end after just one target. That's why I wanted to make a forum where people could post their problems. There are probably a lot of people who have high hopes for the Phantom Thieves' next move. So, I've also implemented an anonymous poll on the site. Do you believe in the Phantom Thieves or not?
I want to work on this forum so eventually it'll be packed with tons of supportive posts.
All right.
I'd really like to help out in the Phantom Thieves' acts of justice. Can I, please?
Sure, it's up to you. Do what you want.
Yeah, I will.
I sense abundantly high expectations from Mishima.
All right.
Besides the public's reaction to your group, there were others who supported you. Someone who enthusiastically cheered the Phantom Thieves on. Perhaps they were quite close. What do you have to say to that?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the moon persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right. Boo, okay. Support. Oh god. Allows backup members to earn.
All right.
You can unlock the moon confidant. Fusing personas of the moon are kind of yeah. You can sense Mishima's support.
See you.
Bye.
We heard all that. Jeez. It was a little awkward trying to figure out when to walk over here.
So that forum is Mishima-kun's.
Has he figured out our identities?
Even so, I think it'll be fine. He seemed to be playing it cool.
I guess we should have a little chat about this later.
I will say, though, a forum where people can post problems may prove unexpectedly useful.
Anyways, we gotta get looking for a new target.
And we need to stay sharp until we manage to find one. Once we do, we'll have to head into another palace. So we should prep our equipment and...
Wait! Oh, crap!
What's with you?
Do you have an exam coming up?
Judging by that reaction, I'd assume you're going to struggle this time, too.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you're any better. All you're good at is English.
I'd rather that than be bad at every subject.
So you're both idiots.
Even your Japanese is questionable at best, Ryuji.
What's questionable is whether you're really even a human. Good comeback, huh?
Not really.
Discuss this with our fists.
Bring it.
Will you two stop it?
Yeah, it's just cat versus Ryuji.
Okay.
Let's not draw any attention to ourselves until we get our next target. Don't forget to study, though. I'm not getting blamed if your grades start dropping. What to do between targets? Oh, basically it's going to explain like what you can do while you're waiting for the next target and stuff like that. There are various things to do around the city before your next target. Try to listen to rumors visiting different locations. Perhaps you meet someone who has new information, or you can create a new confidant or deepen confidence that you already have. Deepen relationships with your confidants can bring various benefits to the Phantom Thieves. You can use time wisely to get to the best results. Hey, your phone was buzzing. Make sure to check it, okay? How are your studies? Got your plans today? Now we'll see where Ryuji is. Oh, he's in the building. He's just right here. What's up, dude?
Come on.
Yep, I'm gonna have to decline. What confidence do I have? Go back in the classroom. See if is on. Well,
do it.
Well, first of all, we're gonna save. Second of all, we're gonna talk to her. Felt like someone was watching me this morning. What should I do? Maybe it wouldn't hurt to ask, at least. No, but then Leon seems depressed. Never mind. It's nothing.
I should be able to invite her out with my current kindness. I'm fine, seriously. Besides, I wouldn't want to trouble you. Tell me your problems. Are you sure? You're so reliable. Guess it wouldn't be so bad to talk to you about this stuff. You like my bond with and will grow closer soon. Oh, okay. Maybe some other time. Alright, what are we at in terms of rank? Alright, Ryuichi's like that. We're almost to rank 4 with the Doctor. Almost to rank 2 with Han. Sojiro's nearly rank 4. Prison Master is almost rank 4. Guess we can do the Doctor.
Well then.
In that case, go into the exam, huh? So this is the Takime Medical Clinic of Internal Medicine. I'm glad it's still open. Sorry, I have a child I need to have examined. Looks like I have a patient with an emergency.
And?
So why come here? Aren't you under the care of another hospital? Heard rumors about this place. I'd like for you to examine her. She was diagnosed with bronchitis, but the medicine she was given hasn't been working at all. She has a fever that won't go away, and she's lost weight because she's not hungry. A young girl losing weight is definitely not good. You should go to a bigger hospital. I can't provide a thorough examination here. We've been going to a big hospital. University Hospital in East Shinjuku. But all of them tell us that it's just persistent bronchitis. A university hospital in East Shinjuku? The doctor there performs exams like he's on an assembly line. I think he's a famous or something. Famous doctor, huh? I'm just a general practitioner out here in the sticks. As you can see, I don't even have any staff. Wait, I've heard there's a medicine that can only be acquired here. Please, I'll pay you. Please, at least just examine her. Hey. Hold on. Doctor, my chest really hurts. Dr. Takami will help.
What?
Doctor. Fine. Is your vision blurry? How about your throat? Does it hurt? No signs of swelling. Are you sure you've told me everything about her symptoms and treatments you've tried so far? Yes, I'm sure.
Hello?
Ura-san? It's Dr. Shiwatsu. There's something I'd like to ask him about a case that was in last month's medical journal. Man, the text goes so damn fast. I see. Guess the ones in stock will have to do. There's a shelf by the reception desk. Bring the contents of the second drawer into the exam room. You need to help me administer the medicine. Also, bring the beaker with the red label in the fridge, a towel, wash basin, and measuring spoon.
Fine.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get moving. Thank you so much. I didn't expect her to recover so quickly. That was girl's father. My bad. I thought it was a little girl's thing. It was a very unique strain of infectious disease. It can't be detected by conventional exams. I temporarily suppress the symptoms. We'll make adjustments as her condition improves. Okay. That'll be 1 million yen for today. A million yen? That's outrageous. You're clearly taking advantage of... I mean, alright.
I agreed to pay. You don't take credit cards, do you? I'll go withdraw some cash right now.
What?
Oh, wait, you're actually going to pay? By the way, that famous doctor you mentioned earlier, was it medical chief of staff Yamada? Yes, are you familiar with him? I knew it. In that case, I'll make this free of charge. Free? You're so kind. Not really. There is a certain amount of satisfaction in treating his patient without permission.
By the way,
Thanks for your outburst earlier. I'm going to perform a very special exam on you today. So, is he your assistant? He seems awfully young. Yes, my assistant. Guinea pig. Shit. It feels like my bond with Takame is growing even deeper. Death, rank 4.
Alright.
Yep. Alright, no special abilities just yet. Doctor, can I go back to school now? Not for a while. You need to start eating and regaining your strength first. Can you do that for me? Yes, thank you, Doctor. Don't mention it. Your turn. I wonder what kind of response you'll have this time. Ah, shit. Maybe you won't even be able to make it home. I feel like my cooperating in the shady clinical trials has increased my guts. Yep, same shit. Okay, good work today. Alright, I'm go home. How are you feeling now? Today's drug was kind of a rough one, huh? But maybe it was just my careless little guinea pigs. What my careless little guinea pig deserved, huh? Especially after approving that girl's consultation without my permission. I'll reflect on my mistakes. Good boy. But I'm only letting this go today. Don't pull anything like that again. The drug does seem to be more stable compared to earlier stages, though. It's probably thanks to your cooperation. Feels like I'm almost there, so try not to die just yet, okay? Alright, take care. Alright, sweet. Sodro.
That's the key to this place. You get to lock up from now on. I can't keep waiting for you to come home.
Yeah.
Don't start any fires, okay?
Yeah. More freedom. You can now leave Yonggang Jaya at night.
Hey!
Do you want to go out now that we're allowed? Oh, come to think of it, shouldn't we stop by the airsoft shop and ask about the paper bag?
Hey!
Alright, you've been carrying around that sooty armor. How about you watch that over at the laundromat? I know, so many things to do now. So yeah, now we can finally make sure you stay away from any places that might be dangerous, alright? Yep, sure thing, boss. As I was saying, we finally have total freedom to do what we want at night. First of all, let's check out the secondhand shop. Alright, so nothing available today.
Okay.
Young and Giant. Let's march into the city of the night. Alright. Let's do a little more exploration. Yes, it's easier that we could like jump. Nice, we're in Shibuya. Alright. The Inogami line. Let's go. Then we're gonna go up. this way. Exit to Ikichika, the underground mall. Nice. Anyways, and then we're gonna go left. Exit the mall. And we should, let's see, what's today? Friday? I can't remember when that politician was gonna announce things. Do his announcements. Oh, there he is. Hold on. Before we start doing the confidant with him, because I've never done his confidant before, let's do a little bit more exploring.
Hey, inmate!
Let's go to the Velvet Room. Did she boot my ass in there? Let's see if we can.
Justine!
Read here. Is this what you want? This persona? Such rudeness.
Let's see if we can get some more. Let's go by level.
Is this what you want?
The ultimate form of Messiah.
Is this what you want?
Let's see, I already have. Oh, I have both.
Is this what you want?
Godhead.
Is this what you want?
I already have Izanagi.
This
We
persona?
already
Such
have
rudeness.
Raul.
This persona?
Hey, he looks kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Thanatos.
This persona?
Damn, what the hell is this thing? What are you? Asteros Picaro.
Is
Asteros.
this what you want?
Ooh, that fucking demon. Tsukiyomi Pikaru.
This persona? Is this what you want?
Tsukiyomi.
This persona? Is this what you want?
Yeah.
Withdraw this persona?
Yeah, let's summon
Accept this
Tsukiyomi. M. Izanagi
This
Picard.
persona? Is this what you want?
Athena. This should be Aegis's persona. Yeah, sorry, I'm just doing some
this what
browsing
you
real
want?
quick.
This persona?
I'm not exactly sure whose persona that is.
Is this what you such
Well, I know this
Is this
one
what
is.
you want?
Oh, this might be the one chick's persona from
A fee is
The
required.
Answer.
This is your power.
Oh yeah, we'll grab her. Why not?
Is this what you such rudeness? This persona? You can hold no more personas. The inmate needs.
Let's now choose! You can't handle this.
Let me see.
Excessive power only leads to destruction.
Hmm.
What path do you want?
Hmm.
Excessive power
No,
only leads
no,
to
no, it's not.
destruction.
It's Mara. I forgot temporarily. I was like, oh shit.
You can't handle this.
So yeah, these are like things, personas we can get later. Which most of them we've already seen
Change your
before.
mind? Justine, you handle this.
Registration? Are you sure? What do you wish to know?
Done already? What?
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of a persona. Because what I want to do is, first of all, let's get rid of him. We're keeping him, we're keeping Messiah, we're keeping Izanagi. Probably going to get rid of Tsukinomi for now. And then we're going to go back in. We're going to grab Orpheus. And we're going to grab Izanagi. So I'm going to do a run where I have like all the starter personas from the previous Persona games.
Inmate needs our guidance. Finished for now? Justine, you read here. Is this what a fee is required?
Yep, let's grab Orpheus.
This is your power.
And then let's grab
This
Izanagi.
You'll withdraw this. This is your power.
And here we go.
Are you finished? What?
Yep,
It is
let's
time,
go back.
inmate.
Nope, no, wrong button. Then look at our personas. We got Arsene, my bad, which is our persona. We got Orpheus from Persona 3, and then we have Izanagi from Persona 4. So yeah, look at this boy. Izanagi looks so dope. Orpheus looks majestic, and then Arsene looks like a pimp. He is my favorite persona design, by the way, still. Let's have Arsene as the main front. Alright, so let's see, is there anything we want to do? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna explore some new confidants.
Please consider what I have to say. You.
Just pass it by. Give me a sec. We're gonna redo that.
The most important thing
The
is
future of this country lies in the power of its youth.
you.
Listening quite attentively. Are you interested in politics? Not really, personally, but I want to explore this one. Are you a student? I am delighted to captivate the interests of someone your age. I could use the help of a young person, but I can't hire someone without any experience. I'm sorry about that. However, I'll be happy if you'd stop by to hear one of my speeches again. Well then, that's all for today. I'll head into the beef bowl shop. Man's speech was impressive, but the kind of talk might be useful for negotiations in the metaverse. I guess he's looking for someone with more experience. We could just owe him your dedication. Wait, he said he's going to the beef bowl shop, right? I bet he's talking about the one on Central Street. What if you worked part-time at the beef bowl shop? Show him what today's youth can do. Look, I know it's a stretch, but a true phantom thief can let an opportunity like this slip by. Sure, anyways. Check out the light. You have a large. You take this. Allow me to check the results. Congratulations! You won 300 yen. Let me get that one right up now.
Wow.
Won the lottery. You won, but, well, I guess it's better than nothing. Finally, I got to win the lottery achievement. Alright, we got that achievement. I guess for now, we just have to wait another time. I guess, I suppose that's alright. I gotta make sure, like, what is my... 7 sisters. Okay. Hey, you came at just the right time. Slight change of plans. That paper bag of yours from the other day, all yours. You picked it up somewhere. Nothing to do with me, understand? I didn't see it. I didn't touch it. I don't know about it. We clear? Right, police. If that's it, then go home. You can go window shop somewhere else.
Hey.
That modified model gun should be a powerful weapon to use during palace battles. Let's ask him about what's inside the bag. Don't freak out, Banana. Just ask him. Could ask him if I had dauntless guts.
Come on.
Maybe we should not? Should we not? Maybe taking on the Big Bang challenge would help you get more guts.
Huh?
You looking to buy something or not?
Okay.
Trying to see if there's any shit that we can.
You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful.
Yeah, I'm just getting rid of.
Come again.
I'm just keeping the black robe for now, because I think I can use it as a material for later. Okay, so I guess for now, yeah, we can pick up a new book.
What can I get you?
Alright, Majid Malice. A book on the hacker group Majid, by knowledgeable about internet crimes. Oh yeah, tidying the heart. Charm. Nice, gives us something to do. Now then. I've never rented out, or I have rented out a DVD before, but it's been a while. What we gonna do that? You like to apply for an annual membership? If you're a student, it's for 4,800 yen during our campaign. Rent all the old DVDs you want with no extension fee. You can only rent one at a time though.
Perfect.
Pretty busy, so why not? So why not having to worry about the extension fee is awesome. If you have the money, maybe you should sign up. Yeah, sign me up. Thank you very much. May I see your student ID? You live in Yongen Jaya. Now just sign here. All set.
Hey, hey.
Your hands were shaking when you wrote Banana Chat. You were nervous, weren't you? Since you're a member now, you can borrow DVDs starting today. Alright then. Welcome. What can I do for you? Alright, so we got the X folders. Yeah, that ain't. Yeah. Guy MacGyver, Wraith, Bubbly Hills, 90210 instead of Beverly Hills, and the X folders, not the X Files. Gotcha. Fair enough. Investigators chase after supernatural cases gives you guts. Adventures of a man who is proficient in jury rigging tools out of anything. A moving story of a woman who can talk to ghosts gives you kindness. Yeah, I'll buy that. I'll rent that. Thank you very much. Please come back soon. I think in the original game, you had a time limit, just like normal rentals and stuff. And if you were late, just like with normal rentals, well, essentially. Let's go to the bathhouse, because that's where the laundromat is. You would be charged a fee, but I guess they did away with it because it was an annoying feature and changed it in 4 where you can get a membership and no extension fees. You want to wash Sudi equipment? You can wash up to 4 items with margin. Yeah, let's just do those. Yeah, the singular armor on the wash is this. Let's just click the same thing. That thing is shaking a lot. Would have been nice if you had a washing machine. Oh yeah, we were at this conversation. Come on.
Oh. And
Nice. 2 new coats and 2 old new coats.
let's head back.
Pretty sure we have this item. But hey, we We can sell this shit. And later on, we get an area we can sell secondhand shit for a lot of money. Move a little bit more to the right. Now for today's training news. Today's headlines are: volleyball beating investigation. School claims to have left teaching methods up to its staff. It has denied once again that it had any knowledge of the beatings. Yeah. Pollen warning as of next week. Greater volume and arriving later than in the previous years. Hotspots of Tokyo. Experience art in Shibuya. The Madarame exhibit opens next week. People are really talking about Kamoshida incident. No one in this car knows that we're the ones who did it.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you got exams starting on Wednesday. Don't tell me you forgot.
Open your textbooks.
Anyway, today's we'll be talking about the tale of the bamboo cutter. Most theorize it's the oldest story in Japan. For some, it's the oldest science fiction story in the world. But if you ask me, it's the oldest story in Japan about a terrible woman. I mean, Princess Kaguya gives her suitors absurd tasks, demands fancy gifts, then runs off to the moon. Some men lose their fortunes, some are humiliated, some even get serious wounds or go blind. Women like Princess Kaguya actually show up in lots of stories from around the world. Now then, Chad-kun.
Do you know the answer?
Probably heard of a woman who uses her willies to lead people to their doom is a femme fatale. So what's the literal translation of the phrase femme fatale? Fatal woman.
This is it.
Exactly.
That is correct. The answer is fatal woman, in French, of course. Some famous examples are the witch Morgan Le Fay from the Arthurian legend and Queen Solomon from the Bible. Not to mention the wild, seductive dancer of opera, Carmen. Whoa, he actually knew that? Maybe I should ask if I could borrow his notes.
Nice going!
Oh, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Let me just warn you that exams aren't so easy that you can pass them with a single night of cramming. Take your time and make sure you understand the material, okay? You heard her. Must be rough being a student. Well, you have nothing to lose from study. Give it all you got.
None of these posts are any good. Everyone's just bitching about their parents or their boyfriends. There ain't even a hint about a new palace.
We can't get everything online. Finding a post with a name and location is asking a lot.
Guess we just gotta find one ourselves then.
Yep.
Are you seriously suggesting we look for a target that even the police have overlooked?
Yeah, you're right. We should probably just hold off till exams are done with, huh? We can wait and see for a little longer, then worry about coming up empty-handed if it happens.
Oh. This place is off limits, you know.
We'll get out of here once we're done chatting. Anyways, what's Miss Council President want with us?
The troublemaker, the center of gossip, and the infamous transfer student. Interesting combination.
Great way to start a conversation.
By the way, it seems as though you got to know Mr. Kamoshida pretty well.
Not really.
Yeah, you know, he's only been here a month or so.
I heard Mr. Kamoshida used a volleyball team member to spread details of your past record. Don't you hate him? Mr. Kamoshida, I mean.
What's all this about? My friend here's an upstanding guy.
I don't mean to offend. Many students have been shaken up by what happened with Mr. Kamoshida. The rumors about that odd calling card-esque posting aren't going away either.
I didn't expect someone like you would care about that tactless stuff, Mijima-senpai.
I don't know that it was tactless. Anyways, we done here? We can't leave if you keep talking to us.
At least try to understand my position. Being forced to deal with this horseplay.
Horseplay?
Ah yes, by the way. It's been decided that this place will be closed off due to the incident. I heard some people are coming up here without permission, after all. I'm sorry to have interrupted you.
What was that about?
She's onto us. That girl seems rather sharp. We should be cautious of her.
She really pisses me off.
Be careful.
Talk about a pain in the ass.
That reminds me, study hard. Especially you, Ryuji. There are bound to be traps that will need to be solved with brains. Keep in mind that everything you do in your daily lives has an impact on your abilities.
True. Studying won't be so bad if we just think of it as helping us prepare to be phantom thieves.
I guess you got a point. But man, it's just so lame. I was all fired up about helping people, not about studying.
Well, I do have somewhere interesting to show you beforehand. You guys did originally promise to help me out with my mission after all.
Huh? Mission?
Follow me.
What are you bringing us here
Ah,
for?
yes. We finally
Just
got
do as I
to
told you.
see this place.
Alright, I've got the Phantom
Finally.
Aficionado website up. Now what?
Look for a post with a full name in it.
I already said there's no info on any big shots, don't you remember? But man, people actually go put someone's real name on here. That's some scary shit.
You won't listen to what I say. No, wait. There's no name on this one.
Someone's bad-mouthing me in online chat rooms. This one's got a name.
Ignore those. Aren't there any posts about more serious trouble?
I don't know what to do about my ex who's stalking me. His name is Natsuhiko Nakanohara. It says he's a teller at City Hall.
A government worker stalking someone?
That should be a suitable target. Alright. Now get the meta-nav ready.
We're just gonna jump right into a palace? Fine by me.
Hey! What happened to all that talk of unanimous decision? What do you think we should do?
Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay then, let's go.
We need a name and a place, right? So the name is...
Actually, we don't need a location this time. Just enter exactly what I say. The key word is... mementos.
Huh? What are you trying to pull?
Just listen to me. It should work. I think.
I think.
Jeez, that again? Mementos, was it?
Candidate found.
We got a hit?
Just as I thought.
Everyone disappeared. It kind of feels like I'm walking on air.
Is this that Nakanohara guy's palace?
No.
That's half right, but half wrong. This is a type of palace, but it's different from the normal ones.
It's a super palace.
Come on, let's head down. The shadows here lurk underground. I don't
We're just
quite
gonna see.
understand why.
You're gonna see just how
Maybe because they're
massive
drawn to
this
something.
palace is.
Underground? How are we going to get there?
How? You use it every day on your way to school. Follow me.
Wait up, Cat! The hell is this place? Wait, our clothes changed?
The shadows know we're here?
Since the moment we stepped in,
You should have told us!
we're still safe right here. I've come to investigate a number of times. Shadows never come up to this floor, but it's a different story once you go down. This place is simply teeming with them.
More importantly, what is this Mementos? It's about time you start explaining.
Mementos is everyone's palace.
Huh? What do you mean, everyone's?
A palace as grand as the previous castle only forms when a person's wishes are extremely distorted. So instead of many individual palaces, the general public has one gigantic shared palace. That's where we are now. Mementos.
Now that you mention it, this place feels a bit different from Kamoshida's palace.
When you say shared, you mean they're all put together? Even though they're just strangers?
Think of it as the collective unconscious. No, never mind. You wouldn't understand that.
So what you're saying is, using this place, we can even change the hearts of people who don't have a palace?
Correct. The steps to do so are slightly different, though.
But this place looks pretty huge. Are we gonna be able to get around just by walking?
It seems the time has finally come. Morgana! Transform! Come now, Panther. Ladies first.
A car?
No way!
This comes from the way cognition materializes in the metaverse. Plus a bit of extra training. It's not dissimilar to how you guys transform.
You turning into a car is totally different than our clothes changing.
For some reason, cats turning into buses is an extremely widespread cognition among the general public.
That is so
Why
weird.
a bus, though?
No idea.
Wait, why didn't you do this at the castle?
I would have if I could, but that castle was cramped. There were tons of stairs, and no way this fits on top of a chandelier.
Hey, Skull! Ladies first!
Hey, stop pulling me! Oh, that's dangerous!
Panther, please be gentle!
Oh my god.
All aboard! Let's go!
Why are you all just sitting back there? I'm a car, remember? I'm not going anywhere unless someone drives me.
You can't drive yourself?
Do you know how to drive?
I've driven in a game. Time to bust my moves.
Safety first, okay?
You'd better not smash up my beautiful face. You hear me?
All right then, we'll leave the driving to you.
Alright,
Go start the engine.
let me show you
You
how
can't
it's done.
drive if it's not running.
Well, let me get in the front
Hey,
seat
where's
first.
the key to this thing?
Why would you need a key? There's a switch just down next to the steering wheel. That tickles. Lower. Lower. Oh, there. That feels so good.
Is that purring I hear? Oh, what a creepy-ass car.
Don't underestimate my meowdery engine. We're going full
Shut
throttle.
up.
It's time to fly.
I hate when he says that line. Alright, we're in Mementos. Kinda like how we had in Tartarus. Except this is way bigger. Man, this place feels like it. Yeah, I guess it'd be strange driving on the tracks like in the real world. Anyways, Nakahora. Nakanohora it's likely a segment of his own creation. Don't worry, it won't be the size of a palace. Our next step is to find an entrance to the segment.
And again.
What's this entrance gonna look like? I have no idea, but strong distortion should be pretty obvious visual clue. So we just gotta go wandering around for it then. What a goddamn pain in the ass. Yeah, that is. What the heck? Oh, that's right.
These three are weak. Be careful.
You're okay.
Still got the advantage. Give it all you've got.
We are super good. Oh wait, what the heck am I doing?
You're the best, Panther. Okay, guys. Let's do it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Space suit. Boom. Yeah, I definitely like the Seven Sisters Persona 2 instance in uniforms a lot better. Nice. There you go.
All right. Okay, we're done. Let's go.
Hold on, guys. Let me do something real quick. I'll be back in a second. And I'm back. Uh-oh. Looks like there's some connection issues. Oh, that'll clear up in just a minute. I'm back, guys. Sorry. I was just talking with my roommate and I was getting a nice, what's it called? IBC soda. It's cane sugar. Black cherry. I don't know about you, but I like drinking soda out of glass bottles. I guess maybe I'm old-fashioned like that. And trust me, I'm not old. I'm only 25. But I feel old sometimes. There we go. I was saying square instead of X for some reason. I think there's still a part of me that's like used to the Persona 3. Let's just keep going. See, that's how you do smooth moves. You guys are looking at a veteran Persona player. Arsene.
That was easy.
Ah, nice.
Dean's fire attacks won't work.
And kaboom.
Who's next?
Too easy.
Nice work, team.
Okay. Piece of cake.
Yeah, piece of cake.
Oh.
Hey, there's a lock chest. And some specials over here. Exorcism water. Interesting. Oh, there's the distortion that we're going to do, but before we do that, let's do a little bit more exploring.
What is this? Now's our get ready. Persona. Dance, Carmen.
Dude. My computer makes this game so much smoother. Do that, I'm just like too damn fast.
Let's go.
Okay, guys.
Maybe it's both.
Okay. No match for me.
Now's our chance to strike. Go, let's do this. You can hit their weakness.
Do I have anything that has fire damage? I do not. They're all resistant. Resistant to physical. Got it.
Persona! Get ready! Persona!
Oh, that's right. Orpheus has. Yugioh already? Damn. Oh, he has a level 30, so.
Joker took one out. All right.
Come.
This is our chance.
Go
You can hit
down.
their weakness. 2 goals left. Let's do this.
Up to you.
Not over yet. Persona. Carmen. What's the match? Get ready.
Easy.
Let's go. Yeah. Victory.
With this.
There we go. That was what I was hoping
Okay. Easy win. They were nothing.
for. And thus, this is a way to get down. Just send you further into mementos, but we're not going to do that. Because we're going to do.
It's somewhere.
Yeah, if you, give me a sec. I don't even know where else to go.
Not over yet. Persona. Carmen. What's the match? You're so good. Another baton pass. Zoro. We're done.
Nice.
Let's go.
Okay.
They were nothing.
Exactly. I'll use Izanagi. Might be too powerful for this guy to handle.
Whoa!
If I go Orpheus. Let's hold back a bit. There he is. Hey, something's there. It seems to be Nakahara's shadow. Let me see. Front desk. I don't know how much evil he's done, but we have to do something if he's bothering other people. All right, let's go talk to him. What's that saying? Grumble, grumble, or something like that.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Are you that stalker? Haven't you ever stopped to consider how your ex feels?
She's my property. I can do whatever I want with her.
Excuse
It's
me?
not like she didn't treat me like a plaything. What's wrong with me doing the same?
You can't treat someone like shit just because they did it to you. What a load of crap. We're gonna change the hearts of all the bastards like you.
There are millions of people far worse than me. What about Madarame? He stole everything from me, but you're letting him off the hook?
Madarame? What the hell's this guy going on about?
Our next target. First, let's kick his ass.
Get ready. Here he comes.
Now that I finally have what's rightfully mine, I'm not going to let you take it away. Look, this is a winner-take-all world. Come fight me and I'll show you what I mean. Alright. Hey! Discreet. Increases attack.
Persona!
What is he?
Persona!
I don't know their weakness. I don't see a weakness.
Doesn't tell the level.
You're mine.
They're all knocked down. That was it.
There's his weakness.
Finish him. Persona!
This would be too easy.
Oh, that's a big help.
Since all of us took damage from previous battles and stuff. Now let's just finish him.
Nice going, Skull. It's not over yet.
That was a mistake. My bad. Boom. Easy. Nice.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop obsessing. Not after this person I trusted used me and then disposed of me.
Which person?
Hold on. Are you talking about that guy you mentioned earlier? Madarame?
I was afraid of being thrown away again, like some worthless thing.
So some selfish bastard was making you suffer too. Still, you shouldn't have dragged an unrelated woman into your mess.
Yes, I know that now. I'll put an end to my love for her. Hey, you can change people's hearts, right?
Yeah.
In that case, won't you change Madarame's heart before more people fall victim to him?
Change Madarame's heart?
Excuse me.
What's that shining thing?
It's the bud of a treasure. Had we left it be, it very well may have blossomed into a palace. Joker, this will make a perfect reward.
Snatch. Attachment Pearl. Hey, one step at a time. Complete a mementos request. Nice. Where the clingy export firm.
So Nakanohara had a change of heart, right?
Most likely.
But how are we supposed to know if we succeeded?
Well, the lady posted the dude's name online. If he really does change, she'll probably comment again.
You do have a point.
Either way, training against shadows down here is the best. It's great prep for our next target.
It's also nice
True.
to be able to give courage to the people who post their problems online.
On top of that, we can sell whatever treasure we get for some cold hard cash.
Well, sounds like things are going pretty great for us.
And take
we
out
did
some
it.
strong bosses if I
Hold
ran
on.
out there.
There's somewhere I want to show you guys before we leave.
What, there's more?
Don't worry, it won't take long. Well then.
Why don't we leave this room first? Look at me run. Meow. You want to go back? Yeah, let's go.
Guess we gotta do it.
So, what else we gotta do? We want to do. There's something I'd like to check in an area further down. That platform we saw earlier should be the way down. Let's head there first. Wait, you've been here before, right? Don't you got like a map or something? That would hold no meaning in this place. The layout changes every time you enter.
For real?
Wait, so our path changes too? This place is the fused cognition of countless number of people. It's constantly shifting. Even so, our destination should be pretty close. I'm counting on you, Joker. Investigate mementos. Sorry, I was going the wrong direction, guys. That is my bad. Is that? Let's beat the fuck out of these guys.
You can aim for their weak spot. Maybe you can hit their weak point.
Damn. Going fast. Makes me. Oh, sorry. Can't sing that.
Okay.
Good work. Keep it up.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is. Ooh, that's a strong one. Oh, it's Gareth.
It's impervious to gunfire. I don't know their weakness. Guess we gotta
Try lightning, bitch.
Now or never, right?
Hell yeah. You a crit. Get him.
Let's go.
And let's finish it.
Okay, guys.
It's too easy. Nice. And we leveled up twice today.
Okay. Easy win.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna save for now, because there's a few things I want to do today.
Joker.
I guess we gotta do this. Alright, we'll make this real quick. Yeah, we'll speed down this way. Boom.
Hold on a sec. You guys hearing something?
Yeah, it's a train.
The trains are totally running.
Of course they are. We're in the subway, you know.
Yeah, but I thought this was a palace.
Then maybe this is how the public views this place? I don't know.
People go through this darkness every day?
Forget that! You sure we're cool running around on these tracks?
Should be fine as long as we're not on the same ones. I think. I'm no train expert.
You've gotta be kidding me!
Let's head to the lower area. It should be right after we go down that escalator.
Alright, let's go. Down the escalator.
This way!
Alright, there it is. The thing I wanted to make sure of is inside. Basically, there's going to be like these walls. And after you defeat a palace, these will open up.
What is this place? It's kinda creepy.
And a dead end at that. Why does it even exist?
Now hold on. Just watch. This is most likely not an ordinary wall. If my hunch is correct...
It opened!
A new area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information.
See? It's just as I thought.
What do you mean?
That wall wouldn't budge when I came here by myself before. But it'd be weird for the deepest part of Mementos to be some normal place like this, wouldn't it?
So you're thinking there's gotta be more?
There's a lot more.
Yeah. Now that Kamoshida's palace is gone and people are actually starting to talk about us, I knew something had to have changed down here.
How deep is it? Should we try going further down?
Let's not. That's not why we're here today, remember? We've already accomplished our goal. We should head back, and I'll explain more once we're home. Hey!
Hey, it's him!
A person? In Mementos?
This little guy, yeah. Finally we got to him.
This one.
Oh, he's got a adorable little car. I forgot about that.
Hey, what's he drinking?
Oh. I thought I felt something strange for a second.
He's so tiny.
So, who are you guys?
We should be asking you that.
Good point. Sorry about that. It's customary for a human to introduce itself before asking another human for its name. Thanks for reminding me, Mr. Tanuki? No, Cat?
What took so long to come up with cat? And I'm not either of those.
Yeah, getting confused about that seems pretty normal to me.
My name is Jose. I'm looking for flowers. I'm pretty surprised to see some normal humans running around. I didn't know people could just come here.
Well, we are pretty special. Wait, that's not important. Who you are is what matters right now.
When you said you were looking for flowers, did you mean that floating thing?
That's right, pretty lady. Those seem to be the ones I've been looking for. I'm collecting as many of them as I can, because I'm studying humans.
Studying humans? That's why you turned a flower into a drink?
Yep.
Drinking flower juice counts as studying?
Hey, could you guys help me with my research?
Don't worry about
How? By collecting flowers for me. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free, though. I find all kinds of stuff you can use while you're exploring. I'll trade you some of that stuff for more flowers.
What do you think? Should we try and get him some flowers?
Seems like it could do us some good, but we don't know this kid. We gotta be careful.
Oh, I'm sure he's fine. Let's give him a hand. He seems like he could use it, and it shouldn't be too hard to pick flowers while we're exploring, right?
Okay. Any other reasons?
He called me pretty lady.
No, Lady On.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's probably fine. I mean, he said he'd give us useful stuff and all.
Yeah, he gives us pretty
Well,
useful
Are
stuff.
you going
I
to
would
help me
say.
find the flowers or not?
What's up, him?
Thanks.
Wait! Hang on a second! We still have no idea who this kid is! Don't go thanking us just yet, bud!
Aw, are you tired, kitty? You seem grumpy.
I am not a cat! And I'm not grumpy!
You sure about that?
Oh, okay. Then, are you hungry? I learned hunger can make a person turn grumpy.
Let's call it hangry.
Here.
They got a cookie.
have this.
Thanks, but I'll pass.
Well, yeah, you're making the kid worry about you even more. Guess there's no way out of this one.
I'll be looking for flowers around here, so stop by and say hi if you see me. Oh, and I guess just gathering flowers would be kind of boring, huh? Since you humans seem to enjoy playing so much, I'll come up with some fun games for you. Ah, I also remembered something humans like to say to each other. Good job.
What the hell was that?
If he's studying humans, does that mean he isn't one? I mean, he just seemed like some nice kid.
Well, he didn't feel like a shadow. I wouldn't say he's dangerous. At least for now.
Anyways, if we see any of those flowers he wants, I guess we can grab them for him.
Whoa!
I totally forgot.
Hey!
Here's something that I've been meaning to give you all. Something for us? Yeah, the thing is, I picked up something strange while I was exploring earlier. Here it is. It's a star.
Huh?
Oh, what the heck is that? It's a star. At least that's what they look like so that's what I call them. A star? So what about it did you want to show us? Humans make wishes on stars, right? That's so interesting. Stars grant wishes. So this star is going to grant you wishes.
Wait!
Our wishes? Or it would be nice to think that. Nice to think that. Seriously?
Hey!
I'll give you this too. I'll give this to you. It's so sparkly and beautiful. You want it too, don't you? It's a sign of our friendship. I know what that is.
Doing good?
Off I go. Good job.
Hey, wait!
Well, there he goes. A star, huh? He said it'd grant our wishes or something. I highly doubt something like that would actually happen, even in mementos. Well, I guess you can at least try to make a wish.
Oh, I know!
Okay, I wish for all-you-can-eat parfaits with 0 calories.
Alright!
An extra large beef bowl with pork soup on the side. Nothing happened. Was Skull wish too petty?
Huh?
You're one to talk! I guess things just don't happen that easily. But we can't just throw that thing away. Hold on to it for now. Well then. I was a bit unexpected. Let's head back now. Now can I finally save my game? Not yet.
Mementos, huh? Still don't really get that place. Oh, and what was that wall thing we saw at the end?
Not entirely sure, but that wall must have been there for a reason. If Mementos is the public's palace, though, it might be affected by the general public's belief in us.
Why do you know so much about it, Morgana?
My memories are a little foggy in that regard. However, I need to know what lies in the depths of Mementos. No matter what.
No matter what?
Mementos is not just everyone's palace. It's the source of all palaces. It used to be that palaces like Kamoshida's with one ruler simply didn't exist. So if we can do something about the greatest cause of distortions, I'm certain my appearance will...
You wanted someone to save you too.
I just needed pawns.
I see. So that's why you came poking your nose around with us.
I'll help you. I hope you can regain what you've lost.
I'll be relying on you guys.
By the way, Morgana, are you a boy? Or might you be a girl?
Definitely a boy.
Yeah, I agree. I wanted to make sure though, just in case.
He could turn out to be pretty ancient. What if he smells like an old person?
Stop that. In any case, of course I'm male. I mean,
What is it?
No, it's nothing. We're done talking about that. Anyway, We now know that we can perform minor changes of heart in mementos. If we come across any eye-catching leads, it may be worth dealing with them for a bit of combat practice.
There weren't any other outstanding ones, though.
I bet we'll get tons of them if we can change someone famous and make the Phantom Thieves well known. The big fish are our main targets, after all.
First, you need to find a way to get through your exams.
I gotta study.
You can now go to Mementos. This is where you will change the hearts of petty criminals who do not have their own palaces. For now, be patient until the next target appears. It's the boy! It's him! Well, we're going to have to wait with that on next time. Man, Nakanohara guy was a piece of cake. If we can take down some kind of big target next, we're totally gonna get famous. Hey, we're trying to help people, not get famous. But if people don't know who we are, how are we going to give them any courage? Are you sure, Ryuji? Am I wrong? I don't think that you're necessarily wrong. But should we really be doing this at all if we don't have a reason like with Konoshita? I mean, we shouldn't be sticking our noses into other people's business? I don't know, man. If someone's in trouble, it's only natural to want to help them out. I mean, I agree with that. And I guess I was glad we were able to solve the stalker case. Plus, what good are our personas if we don't use them for good? Don't you agree, Banana? I want to help people. Same goes for me. We don't got much time to be arguing over this either. That's Madarame guys bothers me. Yeah, but no getting carried away. You understand? And don't do anything to stand out like fail all of your exams. Oh crap! Speaking of that, I haven't studied at all. What about that star? The one Jose gave us. Wonder if that could help us ace the exams. Yeah, somehow I doubt that. Hell, I'd settle for just not failing. Bargaining isn't going to help you here. You won't use it for that in the first place. We wouldn't use that for the first place. Maybe you should just, I don't know, put some actual effort into. I'm still got time. You still got time. Fine. Is it Ryuji? Did he mention anything about mementos? If there's anything you want to know, I can tell you.
I should write something.
Alright, so I'm just going to end stream for that. For now, because there's a few things I want to do today, but I may come back later today and continue more of the stream of Persona 5, but we are going to see. But until then, this is Savage Games 999.